After break 4 right here, just run.
The Hurricanes, with a record of 7 wins and 4 losses, are coached by Yusuf Shakur in his 3rd season. The Mustangs, with a record of 10 wins and 1 loss, are coached by Andy Schmitz in his 6th season. Tonight's captains for the visiting Hurricanes are number 1, Napoleon Harris, and number 8, Justin Porter. Umpire Mitchell will receive the opening kickoff.
Kevin, I'll come down to you. Well, welcome back, everybody, here to Mitchell Mustang Stadium. Take it down to Kevin Van Osterbridge on the sideline. Kevin, tell us how the coin toss turned out.
So the coin toss, we won, and we decided to receive the football.
Receive the football.
That's right. We decided to receive the football.
All right.
There's
so
a little
that means
confusion at first.
Offense is on up first. Eddie, tell me about what you think, how the game's going to turn out. Now that you know offense is going to get the ball first.
Well, Mitchell has a pretty good running back. If we can contain the run, guys, then I think we should be all right tonight. If we force them to throw the ball, it's a little wet and kind of sloppy, and they're not really a passing team. So it's kind of the same plan we had last week against Pinellas Park.
Eddie, what do you think?
Well, you know, they've scored a lot of points, that's for sure. I went through all that. But we don't know much I don't know much about the teams that they played. That's why they're sort of a mystery. We don't know really what their talent are. We do know that the team that we beat last week beat them. That's their only loss. So that's sort of telling that, because that's had to been a rivalry game there. They know getting ready, you know, they're going to be meeting down the road, etc.
Yeah.
And they lost. And so they got some vulnerable spots for sure.
Yeah.
So we might be able to take advantage of them. Our defense has got to stop their running game, shut them down, and make them throw the ball a little bit. And they got some speed out there, too. I watched them warming up.
I think so. As we switch some seats here, as we get ready for the kickoff, we are actually kicking off, so we will receive in the second half. Manatees in the red tops, white tops, blue pants with the stars on the side, one of my favorite combinations. Mitchell is black helmets, black jerseys, black pants, all black out for them tonight as the Mustangs take on the Manatee Hurricanes in the second round of the 2019 FHSAA playoffs. Welcome back, Danny Carter.
Thank you, Chad, and here we go with the Basil's Chicken and Ribs kickoff, and Axel Lafro puts his left foot into it, and this will be returned. It's going to be taken from the 2 across the 10 to the 15. He's got running room across the 25 to the 31, maybe the 32-yard line. It looks like they'll set it on the 32. So Mitchell will start there, 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So, Danny, at the initial coin toss, we won the toss and deferred, and Mitchell initially said they were going to kick. And obviously they straightened that out on the sidelines and decided they wanted the ball.
Yeah, it's not mad.
Didn't know you could go back and change your mind after you put it in already.
Yeah, that's what I figured too.
I'd had to argue that one a little bit. So guess what? You get to kick off twice. So here we go. 1st down and 10, and they actually set the ball on the 33. It'll be 1st and 10. Mitchell going right to left. Ezra Brennan, the quarterback, takes a snap, drops back. He's going to flare it out into the flat. It's going to be Tyler Williams across the 35 to the 40-41. Out to the, finally steps out of bounds at the 42. Set up a 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, a little halfback pass. They really haven't seen too much of that on film from Mitchell, but, you know, he's open and way to dump it, and defense rallied as well as they could.
So 2nd down and 2 for the Mustangs. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Bring 1 in motion. Generally, they'll run off that side. They do it. Tyler Williams goes straight ahead, gets the 1st down and more. He'll pick up about 6 on the play. 1st and 10, moves the ball out to the 47-yard line.
Yeah, 2 plays, 15 yards there. I mean, this is kind of typical, though. I mean, almost what we see every game.
Every week, yeah.
You know, it takes us a minute to kind of get adjusted and get going to game speed.
1st down and 10 at the Mitchell Mustangs' 47-yard line. Hurricanes come up showing blitz. They'll back out of it. Now they're changing the play at the line. Brennan takes a snap. He'll hand off to Williams, who will fight forward for about 2 yards. Second down and 8. Ryan Ives on the stop for the Hurricanes.
Something to watch there. When they do the check with me and they turn the sideline, typically coaches do a signal. The coach right there just yelled in. I don't know if that's going to stay when they go the far side of the field and quarterback's going to run to them. But when you yell out like that, the defensive guys can hear just as well as the offensive guys can hear. So maybe our guys start picking that up.
Yeah, this time Brendan goes to the sidelines to get the play, comes back in. He'll send 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. It'll be Tyler Williams in the backfield off the right side of him. They got the ball right at midfield. He'll drop back. He's got Williams in the flat. He pulls it down. He's going to take off and run. They're in pursuit. He's got plenty of running room down the 40 to the 35 to the 30. Still on his feet. Finally will be taken down at about the 15-yard line. And that time we had good protection downfield, and he just did the smart thing. Took care of it. On down the field run and picks up 35 on the play.
Yeah, not bad job there by the quarterback. I mean, Brandon, he's a pretty elusive kid, pretty athletic, smaller in stature, but look, he saw an avenue and said, I'm going to take it. Guys slipping all over the place on defense, so.
And that's the trouble with man coverage, right? Nobody's looking back at the quarterback and has that assignment.
First down and 10. Mitchell at the Manatee 15-yard line. Brennan now will look back to the sidelines, get the signal. Tyler Williams behind him. High snap. He'll hand it off to Williams. He tries to bounce. No, he kept it himself. I thought he handed it off to him. He picks up a yard. He faked the handoff to the right, faked me out as well, and he comes back to the left.
Yeah, it was a good fake there, but didn't fake out the defense, luckily. But looked like there was some holding there on the outside there. We'll see how they call the game here as it moves forward.
Got about 1.5 yards. We'll call it 2. Second down and 8 at the 13-yard line. Mitchell driving. First possession of the game, 9:30 to go. First quarter. Ezra Brennan takes the snap, pulls it back. He's going to roll right, fires it in. He's got a receiver. It's caught and turnaround touchdown.
God, that looked
quick. They're in the end zone.
Looked like it went right over one of the defender's hands as he was guarding that guy, and it was a back shoulder throw, no question, and good throw there actually really good catch too as well by the wide receiver.
Yeah, Jonathan Fairbank on the reception. So it'll bring on the point after attempt. Completely different. This is a different kicker in than they've had the last couple of games. It'll be Nathaniel Eckner on to do the kicking. He's 19 of 19 on the year. So there's a snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. They'll make it 7-0. We'll take a timeout. Mitchell leads 7-0 with 9:13 to go in the first quarter. You listen to Manatee Hurricane Football presented by Conley Buick GMC.
Well, that one.
We live where you live. Carl Reynolds Law has 4 offices in Manatee and Sarasota counties. We have given more than $100,000 to local charities, churches, schools, and youth sports leagues. At Carl Reynolds Law, when we win, our community wins. Carl Reynolds Law, because when it comes to injuries, it's always personal.
Yeah, I don't have time to slide those in. Hear no feedback.
Scoring update from Lakes High School. First quarter, Venice 20, Lakes 7. Reminder, the winner of tonight's game here will face the winner of that Venice Lakes game.
I think we may be on.
I hope we're on because I can't hear anything. So here we are. So Mitchell to kick off. It'll be Austin Bonanno. Bonanno kicks it down. It'll be Tyreek Allen from the 10 to the 15, 20, 25. Straight at the middle. He's tripped up at the 30. Had a little bit of running room there and almost got through that second wave. Good return, though, by Tyreek Allen out to the 30-yard line. First and 10, Hurricanes will start.
Yeah, he was one guy there from breaking it. It looked like we talked about on the drive up that I think special teams could be something that we can maybe exploit some big plays from and get the momentum going.
Jace Brzezowski will lead the Hurricanes offense onto the field. He'll have 2 receivers, right, 1 to the left. Napoleon Harris will be set up behind him. Actually, they're now going to put the ball out to the 31. First down and 10. He'll take a handoff to Harris straight up the middle. He's hitting the backfield, and terrible job of blocking off that left side. He had nowhere to go, a loss of 2 on the play.
Yeah, really know where they're going. You know, again, this is something we've seen game after game. We get a slow start from defense and offense and kind of get into the rim of the game. And so hopefully we can shake that off and get something here and move the chains.
We'll go 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Iron Jackson far left. It'll be Jaleel Duncan in the slot. Napoleon Harris behind. This time Brzezowski rolls out. He's got Tyson Phelps open. He's going to be to the 35, to the 40, out to the 45-yard line. That'll be a quick 15-yard pickup there. Good job of just coming out. He was set up in the halfback position, just came out. They lost track of him, and Tyson Phelps found open ground.
Yeah, great job there. And roll it out to the left, which is obviously Jace's throwing hand there, so great play.
So first down and 10. Hurricanes at their own 45-yard line. Brzezowski will hand off to Harris again. This time he fights forward for about 2 yards. Finally, they blow the whistle, but tough 2 yards right up there off the right side of followed the right guard.
Gain of 3 on the play. Second down, 7. Manatee at their own 48-yard
So on
line.
second down, let's see what Coach Green and this Manatee offense dials up here. Last time they came out in the flat, hit a nice little pass to Tyson Phelps. Phelps will be the H-back again. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Harris back behind Brzezowski. They'll hand off to Harris again, this time fighting forward, and he might have got a yard before they stopped the forward motion, just throwing backwards.
I thought Jace could have maybe pulled that there, and obviously it's much easier for me up here to see and double guess a player down there. But it looked like he could have pulled it. That may be something we look forward moving on the game, though. Look for Jace to start pulling the ball. We seem to get moving the ball when we run. When he runs a little more, we seem to get our running game going a little more.
This is going to be third and a short 6, long 5 right here. We'll call it 6. It'll be 3rd and 6. We'll go stacked on the right side, close to the right tackle. This time he drops back. He's going to fire it out to Iron Jackson. It's caught. It's complete enough for the first down and more. It'll pick up about 9 yards. They're going to say 9 yards on that pickup.
Number 6, Darnell Wiles Jr.
Almost 10. We're
Yeah,
close.
in that nice little tight bunch there. And when those guys go out, defensive guys have got to know who they're going and who they're taking. Nobody there on our own on a nice little 5-6 yard hitch, and then he makes a guy miss and gets more.
2 receivers right, 1 to the left this time. Harris off to the left of Brzezowski. Harris going the flat. It's thrown out to him in the flat. He's got some running room up the field. He's going to be across the 35 to the 30-yard line. And I believe that's going to be enough for another first down, and the Canes continue to move the chains, an 11-yard pickup.
Yeah, good ball there by Jason. He's wearing a glove tonight, a little wet. I don't know who gave him the glove, but we'll give him credit for the nice little tight spirals he's throwing. But a wet ball, and he's throwing pretty well tonight so far.
Actually, they didn't give him the first down. Second and short. This time he drops back. He's going to pump fake. Now he's going to look towards the end zone, and it is going to be almost intercepted. It could have been offensive pass interference as Corbett grabbed a hold of him. And
I think it could have been off at the end of that. It could have been, but I think at the beginning of it, it could have been defensive pass interference. I think Corbett was making the move, and the defensive guy kind of put his hand in the chest. But, look, here's what I like. Let him play a little bit. You know what I mean?
I agree. 3rd down and inches, and I mean inches. So he's going to go up under center. Let's see if we can get the push forward. He does, and he's clearly got the first down. Just hang on to the football is all he's got to do, and he's got the first down. It'll be Jace carrying it across for a big almost 2-yard pickup on that push. So first down and 10. Ball set on the 28. Now they back it up again. Every time you think you got it one spot, they back it up. We got a water break on the field. We're going to take a timeout. 6:19 to go, first quarter, 7-0 Mustangs. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football, presented by Conley Buick GMC.
All rounds in the 2019 FHSAA Football Championships, visit FHSAA.org, the official website of the Florida High School Athletic Association. That's www.fhsaa.org. Catch live and on-demand postseason coverage of Florida high school sports at www.nfhsnetwork.com. Brought to you by the NFHS Network, the official online partner of the FHSAA. At this time, the FHSAA asks that all educators in attendance tonight stand up so today's crowd can publicly recognize and thank you for your dedication, commitment, and passion. The valuable lessons you instill not only athletically, but academically. Thank you, teachers, for everything you do. First down 10, Manatee at the Mitchell 29-yard line.
Taking it, he'll hand off to Harris. Harris tries to sidestep a guy. He's going to manage to pick up a yard on the play, try to spin his way through the center there. And Hurricanes right now just having a hard time up front with a little bit of blocking to just open those holes. We open a small hole, he's going to have plenty of running room.
And what athletic move there by Harris as soon as he gets a handoff, making the spin move there. And wasn't quite sure. I didn't see it before. I don't know if they blitzed somebody or if that's just the four-man front there getting some pressure. Maybe Kevin can help us out on that when he sees it.
They're selling out on the run, guys. That's why the pass is there every time we go to throw the football.
Second down and 9. He'll bring Iron Jackson in motion to the left. Then they'll hand off to Harris. Harris has some running room up the middle. He's going to pick up about 6 on the play. Little stutter step and go, and Napoleon finds his way pushing it closer to the red zone as he's going to be short of the first down by 3. It's going to be 3rd down and 3. I like going in motion that time.
I do like going in motion. You make the defense have to move their eyes, and now all of a sudden you make the snap and you go the opposite direction. It's third down here of the drive, though. We're 2 for 2 now.
Zowski looks back towards the sidelines. Gets the call from Coach Green. Got man-on-man at the top against Corbett. It'll be a handoff to Harris straight up the middle. He continues to fight forward. I think he's got enough for the first down, and he does. That'll be a first down. Good, strong running by Napoleon Harris to get the first down and move the ball into the Ace Hardware Crowder Brothers red zone. Hey, any way to fix your house, they've got everything you need. Go to Crowder Brothers Ace Hardware, Manatee Avenue, Lakewood Ranch locations.
If you don't think you need it, they got it.
Oh, they got it. They're going to sell you on something. Costa sunglasses, Maui Gym, something for the grill, and we moved early, and thank goodness. High snap over his head, and that's going to take us right back out of the red zone. Left side of the line moved. The ball didn't snap, and then by the time we did, it was too late. Fired it up over his head. It really didn't matter at that point in time. 4:28 to go first quarter. 7-0 Mitchell.
The question is, Danny, when we go back into the red zone, do you make the Crowder Brothers announcement again?
I don't see why not. We can do it all day. Maybe we'll just go fly right through it right here. First down and 10. Harris this time fakes it to Harris, then flips it out to Iron Jackson. Stutter step, slides again. He's going to move down inside the 15, close to the 14. Oh, we got a stoppage of play and flag thrown late on that. And Kevin, it's right down in front of you.
Yeah, he throws a flag on our guy for defending Iron. They ripped Iron's helmet off and threw it 5 yards down the field. There's no flag on that. I'm talking to him about it right now.
Well, he's pointing that direction. Let's hope that's the direction it goes.
If threw the helmet and he pulled it off the guy's head and threw it, how is that not a face mask or a personal foul?
It's personal. It should be a personal foul half the distance. And I tell you what, it's kind of borderline ejection when you do things like that. I mean, not begging for a guy to be ejected, but after watching last night's display of garbage in the Steelers game, I mean, that was just ridiculous. Had guys pulling off helmets, and
especially in the day and age where we're talking about player safety. Helmet off is actually the least safe you could possibly be.
I wouldn't argue that our guy retaliated, so offsetting seems reasonable.
Well, we're about to find out here. We got a personal foul. That's going to be during the play. Then we have a dead ball personal foul.
Okay.
Going to be against us. So that should be the first personal foul is enough for the first down.
Okay, I have some sideline news. You're not going to like this.
What now?
It's offsetting. However, it's half the distance on the defense, but then it's 15 back the other way on us.
Exactly. Yeah. So we're at the, 14-yard line when it stops. So he's going to move it to the 7, which gets it to a first down there. Now you're going to go, actually they're at the 5. Now they're going to move it back 15, which is going to take that thing back to the 20.
The live ball
so
actually 20, what do they put at, Kevin? 21, 22?
So instead of a second and
against Manatee will be backed up 15 yards.
First
second
and goal
5,
now.
and now it's first and
Should be first and goal. First and goal from the 21 because you got it on the initial play, got enough for the first down. And that's what they're trying to figure out now.
Yeah, you're right, Danny. It should be first and goal. I don't think that's what's going to happen.
I don't either.
Well, decisions. A lot of talking to figure it out. It's relatively simple. Yeah, we'll see. We'll give them time to kind of.
And the
Talk
only
this
way,
one
yeah,
out.
unless they're calling the first one a dead ball foul too, the pulling the face mask. Maybe it was right after the whistle. I don't know.
Well, he didn't signal it that way. He signaled as it was live. So if it's live, you're going to go half the distance, which pushed it to the 5. They should have, at that point in time, signaled to everybody that's a first down, and then you're going to back the other 15 yards up, which is the correct call.
Yeah, and it looks like that might be what the white hat is trying to clear up to his crew right now.
Okay.
First down. Then they're going to bring the chains back here.
You got to be kidding me.
Okay.
They're going to reset the chains at, the 23?
Yeah, 22.
That's a gift.
First and 10. We'll take it.
We'll take that.
That's a gift. I've seen some crazy stuff. I don't understand at all.
Yeah, I don't understand why you would move the chains back, but hey.
Now he's going to run back. Guarantee you he runs back to the other side, and then this is going to turn into a first and goal. How much you want to bet?
And once we cross the 20 again, you can talk about Crowder Brothers.
Yeah, I'm telling you, we're just going to be in and out of this red zone.
From there, back to the 22. It's first down 10, Manatee from the Mitchell.
This is going to be first and goal is what it's going to be. I promise you that's what that discussion was. As soon as that ball went past the first down marker before it's a first down, which is the right thing. I like the idea of trying to argue for it, but
Yeah, he got the call right. It's going to be first and goal.
First and goal is going to be the call. Here we go. First and goal, ball at the, what do you got, Kevin, 22?
Yes, sir.
All right. First and goal from the 22.
22-yard line.
Brzezowski calling the signals. Now he'll walk up to the line, get everybody set with the call. We're going to split Iron Jackson out a little bit more to the right. Jace takes a snap, drops back. Not much pressure. He's got room. He's got a man there. It's Jaden Corbett. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Boom.
22-yard strike from Jace Brzezowski to Jaden Corbett.
Gain of 22 on the play. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Jaden Corbett's 12th touchdown of the season, and that'll get the score to 7-6, point after coming by Axel Lafro.
Yeah, great job. I mean, great route by Corbett getting in front of the defender that was behind him, and he's obviously a really big target and a target that Jace loves. Throwing it up high where only Corbett can get it. Corbett's got great hands, catches it for a touchdown.
Talk about how good that offensive line did. Charles Armstrong, Kewan Hawthorne, Quentin Rome, Frankie Robinson, Derek Maurice. Great job of buying time. The snap is good. The hold is good. Kick is good. And that'll make the score 7-7, 3:42 to go. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football presented by Conley Buick GMC.
The summer sun, something's begun. It's our big Summer of Jeep event going on now at Firkins Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Fall in love with the perfect new Jeep for those fun summer days and hot summer nights.
During the Summer of Jeep event at Firkins, shop over 200 new Jeeps and get a new 2019 Jeep Wrangler for only $259 a month. Yes, $259 a month.
Don't miss the Summer of Jeep sales event. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it at Firkins.
The winner of tonight's game would travel to Lakes if Lakes were to win.
Thank you, Chad. And now Axel Lafro is on for the Basil's Chicken and Ribs kickoff. The last kickoff to open the game came short down around the 2. This time he puts his left foot into it. It's going to hang high, and it's going to be taken at the 1. He's across the 10 to the 15, sidesteps 1. He's got still on his feet to the 25 to the 29-yard line, and coverage was not bad. We just didn't make the tackle. He got away from the first guy, almost an arm tackle on the first one really is what it was. So let's see if the Hurricane defense can answer the quick scoring strike of Mitchell on the first drive.
Yeah, hopefully we settle down a little bit, which we typically do after the first drive, and let's see how it works out here with the Hurricanes. Hopefully we see what they do and the game speed and get going.
Ezra Brennan, the quarterback of the Mustangs. We'll have Jonathan Fairbanks, who caught the touchdown last time. He's at the halfback. Tyler Williams off to the left of Brennan. He will hand off to Williams. Williams is going to be hit behind the line of scrimmage. Sidesteps the first guy. Got away from the tackler. I believe that was Nathan Hyman who made the initial contact and just did his best to try and hang on to him, but he got out.
Slowed him up just enough for the rest of the guys to rally. Tyreek Allen and Devon Stewart there to rally up. And, but good job from the beginning there from Hyman.
Pick up a yard. It'll be second down and 9. Mitchell at their own 30-yard line. 3 minutes to go first quarter. We are tied here 7-7. For those that didn't know, Venice is up 20-14. They started 30 minutes before we did. Brennan, 3 receivers to his right. He's going to look that way. He's going to fire hot, and it's in and out of the intended receiver's hands. Rob Graham. That ball was right on the money. He just dropped it.
Yeah, it almost looked like he didn't want to touch it. Right in his hands.
Brennan's got a pretty strong arm there. He's a junior, 5'11", 155, and
he had some zip on it.
He got a little zip on that football.
This is Mitchell's first third down of the game. Their first drive there didn't result in any third downs, and so let's see if the Hurricanes get off the field.
Here we go, third down and 9. See if our guys up front can get there. Devin Stewart, get off on it, baby. Here we go. Here's a snap. He's going to pump fake. Now he's going to fire. He's got a man open, and it's incomplete. He had a guy wide open down the side. Quay Davis was on the coverage. He got behind him, but he tried to haul it in one-handed and didn't get it. So the defense is kind of fortunate on a couple of dropped passes. The Canes will go back to return this punt by Ethan Phelps. His 28-yard average.
You know, he was open, but a little too high there. The intended receiver number 2 there, Ronnie Fiumara, is not the tallest in stature, so a little too high there maybe to get both hands up.
They will come back to that wheel route, Chad.
Here we go. As Phelps is sidewinds, he's going to kick it away. It's going to be Tyreek Allen, and he fumbles it, and it rolls out of bounds, fortunately, and even more fortunate is probably Mitchell, because I think if he handles that, he has a lot of green grass on that side of the field.
I agree. It did look like the coverage was not there yet. He was having to sprint about 8 to 10 yards up to catch that. It just bounced right off his chest and went out of bounds.
He's going to wish he had that again.
He will tomorrow during film.
I know he's frustrated.
We need to tighten up in general, though, guys. Those 2 drop passes, that wheel route was wide open, and then we drop a ball down here when we rough the punt. We got to tighten up.
I agree with you.
It's not going to bounce your way all night.
This time the Hurricanes will go bunch set on the right. It'll be Tyson Phelps behind Brzezowski. Phelps gets to go straight ahead. He's got a little bit of running room, and he's going to pick up 6 on the play, almost 7. Good hard run as he moves the ball down to the 41-yard line of the Mustangs.
First drive, we got a heavy dose of Napoleon Harris for 6 carries. Now you come back second drive with a bigger back like Tyson Phelps. I love the little thunder and lightning look that we got going.
This time Phelps will be offset to the left side of Brzezowski. 3 receivers to Jace's right. He drops, he's going to pump, he's going to keep it himself. He's got the first down and more, and he's going to slide down. Very smart move as he gets it across the 30 to the 29-yard line. Great job, Jace Brzezowski, just a quarterback draw.
Yeah, I don't know if it was really designed or he saw it and he went, but either way, great decision there by Jace to tuck it and go.
First down and 10, Hurricanes at the Mitchell 29-yard line. This time empty backfield. Jace will fire. He's got a man open. It's going to be caught. He goes down right there immediately. It's Iron Jackson on the reception. He'll take it to the 22, a 7-yard pickup.
Yeah, a little low there. If it was up on his chest, he may be able to catch it and make a move and go.
That's like a good first down. Now, a great first down. It's a 7-yard pickup. It's just like running. And this time another empty backfield. He'll keep it himself. Jace will keep him smart. He's going to fight forward, hang on to the football. He's very close to the first down. I'm not sure that he got it. It's very close. He might be just a hair short. Let's see what they do.
Brzezowski on the
Nope.
carry.
I think they're signaling third down here. I'd
That's
want a
third down.
measurement
I would love
right
the measurement.
there.
It's over the line.
Gain of 2 on play for
Wow.
Brzezowski,
That's-
the third and less than a yard for the Hurricanes.
I don't particularly like going out of the gun on this on third and short, but how he goes up under center, he'll keep it himself, fight forward, no problem with the first down that time, and we've got the ball in the Ace Hardware Crowder Brothers red zone. Whatever you're looking for to fix and repair your home, it's Crowder Brothers, Ace Hardware, Manatee Avenue, Lakewood Ranch locations.
That was our 4th third down of the game, and we are 4 for 4 on third downs. That's a huge stat here in the first 2 series.
So 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line. We'll go 2 backs in the backfield, Markel Jackson and Tyson Phelps. Take the snap. He fakes it to Phelps. He's going to fire the quick slant. It's caught by Jaden Corbett. Touchdown, but we do have no flags. No flags. I thought there was. 19-yard strike. And I tell you what, you got inside leverage there by Jaden Corbett, and Jace Brzezowski delivered an absolutely perfect pass.
Yeah, I mean, good play action fake there, gets the safety drawn in a little bit, and then it's just one-on-one post there with Corbett. And again, big target, put it on the money, and he's going to catch the ball. He's done a great job catching the ball lately, and great drive there by the Hurricanes.
We're going to have a timeout there, as it's going to be Mitchell calling a timeout. We'll keep things right here and
Timeout Mitchell.
catch up with a couple of our other sponsors and things we go along. Before we do, we got Kevin down there. I know he wants to say something.
Yeah, I do. I want to tell you, I don't think Mitchell has a player that can cover Corbett. I think we go to him all night long.
Hey, keep feeding him. That's what I say. You got the big animal. You keep going at him all night long. So.
Absolutely. Their stud is, you can't cover a guy better than that. He's draped all over him, as physical as can be going into the end zone. Corbett just out-muscles him, grabs the ball, done.
So here we go with the point after attempt. It'll be Axel Lafro to try and extend the Hurricane lead to 7. 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Nick Bigelow on to do the holding. He looks at Axel. Axel set. Good snap. Good hold. Kick is up, and it's right down the middle, and that'll make it 14-7. Hurricanes with 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. Chad, scoring recap on that one.
Yeah, a little quicker drive there. 6 plays, 47 yards in total. 19-yard touchdown pass from Jace Brzezowski. Jaden Corbett to finish it off. All of your scoring recaps brought to you by Buccaneer Pawn, whether you're buying or selling. 2 locations, Braden or Sarasota. Buccaneer Pawn, all stats brought to you by CS&L CPAs. Visit CSLCPA.com for details.
Hey, the Tampa Bay Jaw and Facial Surgery of Braden is proud to support the Manatee Hurricanes. Tampa Bay Jaw and Facial Surgery of Braden provides dental implants and wisdom teeth removal with an experienced certified staff. Contact Stephanie Zastro of Tampa Bay Jaw and Facial Surgery, 941-747-5597. Axel Lafro is on for the Basil's Chicken and Ribs kickoff. Canes lead 14-7, 20 seconds to go, first quarter. 2 kicks so far tonight. Neither one of them have reached the end zone. The wind is actually blowing right to left on the field. So
A little wet out there, too. Maybe his plant foot is not as secure.
I agree. And this time he gets his left foot into it, gets a good kick, and this one will sail into the end zone, and Axel's back into the rhythm.
He added those spikes on, maybe.
It might have. Might have. I'll tell you what, he's been consistent. But where he's kicking from, though, that crown, it's a one heck of a crown. I mean, he's going uphill to go kick a ball, and it's horrible in the center.
For those
portion.
watching on the live stream, it's going to be tough to see that crown, but when you walk up, it's a good foot probably difference to when you're walking up to the middle of that field on the crown.
Easily. So here we go. Mitchell Mustangs will start at their own 20-yard line. First down and 10. They trail 14-7 here first quarter. Ezra Brennan takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls back to the right. He's got a man open in the flat. It's enough for the first down, and he's taken down after a 15-yard pickup. And move the ball out to the 35.
Tackle for the Hurricanes, number 15, Shamar Williams.
Yeah, a little play action there, a little naked boot, get him out there. Defensive line, and even linebackers got sucked up into the run there, and even secondary obviously lost Fiumari there in the flats, and good play there. Good play by Mitchell to end the quarter.
And that will be the final play of the first quarter. We're going to take a timeout. Canes lead 14-7 at the end of 1. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football presented by Conley Buick GMC.
Tonight's game in the
This isn't just
2019
any beach.
FHSAA.
This is where I grew up. The most beautiful beaches in the world. Incredible water and unbelievable sunsets, which you can experience every time you dine at one of our waterfront restaurants. Such as the Sandbar, where you can dine with your toes in the sand. Enjoy seafood from local waters and produce from our farms to your table. I'm Ed Childs, and I invite you to join me at the Sandbar.
Game advances to next week's Class 7A Region 3 final, where we'll face the winner of the game between the Venice High School Indians and the Palm Beach Lakes High School Rams. That score is currently second quarter, Venice 26, Lakes 14. The winner of tonight's game
Welcome,
would host if Venice were to win, and would travel if
Welcome
Lakes
back
win.
here to Mitchell High School. Canes lead 14-7 as we start the second period of play. Mitchell going left to right. They have 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Two backs in the backfield with Brennan. He'll run the option. He pitches out. Manatee's got good pursuit, and they stuck him right at it. Short of getting back to the line of scrimmage, but a great hit. And
It's Porter.
Porter, I love when he hits people.
Our Law State, the FACA North and South game. Justin Porter, huge honor for him to get nominated and get on the team for the South team and the FACA Coaches Association. Beautiful thing.
Awesome. Well deserved as he comes into tonight's game with 71 tackles, 46 solo, 12 tackles for loss. He's had a solid season so far. Let's keep it going, Justin Porter. 2nd down and 12. Brennan stops. He fires back to the opposite side, and it's overthrows the receiver. Good coverage going that way. It was Porter and Iron Jackson going with Fairbanks, who was trying to go back. It's kind of a throwback against the grain.
Yeah, he's rolling right, and so hopefully the offense is thinking defense is going to roll right with me, and maybe that inside receiver is going to leak out to the left. And great job by our secondary to be there and to see him come across the field, and that's a tough play to defend, especially they've had some good plays rolling out, and even Brennan rolling and running himself when it wasn't their first drive. So great job by the secondary.
Being a little bit slow trying to get this play in. Rob Graham will line up wide to the right. It'll be 3rd down and 12 for Brennan and the Mustangs. Watch Fairbanks in the slot. I'm not liking the coverage setup right now. He's going to come out. It'll be Quay Davis trying to stay with him. He's going to fire out deep, and it's going to overthrow this guy. There's no way. Intercepted. Thought it was going to get out of bounds. It's going to be Tyreek Allen with the interception. Tyreek Allen, interception number 7 on the season.
And you know what route that was? Kevin brought that up. That was the wheel route that we saw earlier that Kevin said, hey, they're going to go back to. And Kevin was right. They went right back to it, and we defended it great, and Allen got it.
Sometimes that's the best thing that can happen when you're a defensive backs coach is a guy gets left wide open, and you know they're going to go back to it, and you can set them up. And I'm sure that's what Tracy did.
So the Hurricanes will start 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line. 11 minutes to go in the first half. Jace Brzezowski to be at the quarterback. It's going to be Napoleon Harris off to the right. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. He'll bring Iron Jackson in motion. He'll fake it to Jackson. He'll take it himself straight up the middle. A great read by Brzezowski. And they're saying he fumbled it, and I think he was down.
Yeah, he was
and
down.
they're calling him down. Yeah,
That's
they pulled it out
ridiculous.
after he was already on the ground. So,
But again, you know what? You
Good
bring a
read.
guy in motion. Great read by Jace, and our running game just starts to looks a little more fluid when he starts pulling the ball and making good reads and running it. So hopefully we see more of that as the game goes on.
it'll cause your end to have to actually kind of pay a little bit more attention to that. And if he pays there and then you stop paying attention to the guy coming in motion, you can hand
Yeah, you
off.
give it to him. Absolutely right.
Find a lot of running room. So this time it'll be 2nd down and 5 after that 5-yard pickup by Jace Brzezowski. He'll take the snap, drops back. He's going to quickly get rid of it. It's Jaden Corbett. He's got enough for the first down. Just hang on to the football. They'll gang tackle him. They push him back. They'll blow him dead on the forward motion. So pick up a 9 on the play. They move the ball across midfield, and they're into Mitchell territory now to the 47-yard line.
Yeah, good pitch and catch there. Just quick and easy hitch route. Love it. Watch the double move next.
Canes again will go 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Harris behind. This time he's going to quickly get rid of it again, and it's going to be in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. Out there is Jaleel Duncan. Ball was thrown a little bit off his back shoulder, but it was low, but a catchable football. I like where he threw it. He kept it out of the possibility of being picked off by keeping the ball low and only a receiver having a chance. So 2nd down and 10.
That's Jace's first incomplete pass. He was 8 for 8 before that.
Well, let's just get half the yards right here. That's all you need. You don't need it all. This time they'll hand off to Harris. He sidesteps one guy and bounces out to the left. He'll pick up 3. Be 3rd down and 7. This time in an apparent passing situation. Now, if you get a first down right here in an apparent passing situation, you know that you own them as far as throwing the football. They're going to come with a nickel defense.
Yeah, bringing in another secondary guy, getting rid of a linebacker, it looks like, on their 3-3 stack.
Just slide your back out of the backfield. You'll find some room. See if the offensive line can buy him a little bit of time. Got Markel Jackson going in the flat. Now he's got to roll away from trouble. He's got some room. He's got to get to the first down marker, and he stays on his feet, stays in bounds, and gets the first down. Good job by Chase Brzezowski. Needed 7, gets 9.
Yeah, what a great job. Headsy play. Got some, really, they didn't have too much pressure in the beginning. Then they finally got there. Nothing was open downfield, so good coverage by Mitchell. But when you have coverage earlier, Kevin said that earlier on us, we got coverage downfield, no one to cover the quarterback.
1st and 10 at the Mustangs' 35-yard line. Napoleon Harris behind Brzezowski. He'll pitch it out to Harris to the right. Harris sidesteps the first guy, gets it across the 35, and then he's wrapped up. What looked to be a loss. He had a guy back there in the backfield with him. He sidestepped him and managed to pick up 2 out of the play. Good job of making something out of nothing.
In athletic, I thought maybe you beat the guy on the edge and trust your speed. But either way, great job by really gaining 2 yards there from Napoleon.
2nd down and 8. Just under 8.5 to go in the first half. Tyson Phelps checks in. We'll go 3 stacked on the right. He'll fake the handoff, drops back rolling. He's got Phelps this time. Phelps is to the 30, to the 25, and gets run out of bounds about the 21-yard line, and enough for another Manatee first down.
Yeah, 16-yard gain there by Tyson Phelps, and Corbett had a little post corner route there, and if he had a little more time, I think he may be able to hit Corbett, but he saw Phelps, and hey, look, let's not get too crazy. Take what the defense gives you.
I promise you our coaching staff saw that, and don't be surprised if we don't go back to it. He'll go 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right this time. Napoleon Harris offset to Jace's left. Take it. He will hand off to Harris. He's got running room across the 20 to the 15. He sidesteps another one to the 10-5 touchdown. Went the opposite direction. Look, I tell you what, I thought he was going to get caught, and he managed to just kind of stutter step and kick to the right, and off to pay dirt he goes.
What a play. I mean, he made a couple moves there laterally that were pretty special, and then turned on the Jets at the end there to score.
That extends the lead to 20-7. Axel Lafro on for the point after. These are the kind of games you wonder when you finally get a 2-score lead on a team who's led generally all year long. What kind of pressure does it put on them? Nick Bigelow to do the holding. Bad snap. Actually, good job by Bigelow to get his hands on it and set it.
Looked like it may have been just a little too far outside, but great job by Bigelow catching that and putting it down.
Had to reach for it and got it down, and that'll make it 21-7 Hurricanes, 7:42 to go. We'll take a timeout. You listen to Manatee Hurricane Football, presented by Conley Buick GMC.
Manatee County Sheriff's Office is proud to present the new iPhone and Android app. We remain dedicated to providing the highest standard of service to our residents and visitors. So with this app, you'll find valuable information right on your mobile device. The app, in partnership with thesherifapp.com, gives you our latest news and events, most wanted listings, sex offender locations, submit a tip, job opportunities, and more. Manatee County is available for free in the App Store and Google Play Store. Download our app today.
For 60 yards, ended with a 20-yard run by Napoleon Harris for his first of the night. All recaps brought to you by Buccaneer Pawn, 2 locations, Sarasota and Bradenton. Visit either one of them whether they're buying or selling.
That's right, Buccaneer Pawn. And we have Axel Lafro on for the Basil's Chicken and Ribs kickoff. They're going right to left now, and Axel gets his left foot into it, hangs it high and deep, and it gets into the end zone, and a touchback. Pretty good against a pretty decent wind is blowing tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Gives us a chance to talk about some of the games that are going on in the area. In our region, Venice going down to Palm Beach Lakes. They started at 7, so a little bit earlier. They are almost to halftime. Venice winning 29-14. And across the river there, back home, Palmetto versus Port Charlotte, 0-0 in the second quarter.
Wow. That was kind of surprising to me, 0-0.
That is kind of surprising. And unless we're not getting recaps, which we could be wrong, but that's what Max Prep says.
All righty, so here we go. First down and 10, Mitchell at their own 20-yard line. Let's see if the Hurricanes defense can come up with a big stop and get a quick 3 and out, get the ball back again. Be handoff to Williams. He's got running room up the middle, sidesteps. He's got plenty of running room now. He's going to be across midfield. He's going to be to the 40, comes back towards the 30 to the 25, and still driving, guys. He's going to be stopped at the 24-yard line, and that time he just found a seam in the middle and took off.
Yeah, I mean, big 50-yard scamper there. Free safety is only one left there in the middle and missed the tackle. But great job of pursuit by the Hurricanes to get back down the field and tackle them there. And I know they're on 25-yard line, but, hey, they still got room to go here, and we'll see what our defense can do.
Yeah, I agree with you, Chad. You're going to get beat now and again, but don't quit. Don't let them get the 6 points, right?
That's right. Keep them out of the end zone. That's all you're trying to accomplish right here. This time the Mustangs will go one receiver left, one right. Hand off straight up the middle to Williams again, and this time he fights out of the hands of Harley. Harley, I thought, had him wrapped up for a second and just kind of quit.
Yeah, I don't know how he got out of that tackle, to be honest with you.
I don't either. He got 5 yards on that. It'll bring up a second down and 5. They're at the Manatee 20-yard line.
By the way, 7-7 Palmetto and Port Charlotte.
Coming up to 6.5 minutes to go in the first half. 21-7 Hurricanes.
Second down 5, Mitchell at the Manatee 20-yard line.
Brennan brings a man in motion. He will hand off to Williams. Williams gets tripped up this time right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be Nathan Hyman on the stop.
Yeah, had some pressure. They looked like my eyes. Made him have to bounce really from the very beginning. Had to bounce it wide, and Hyman there to clean it up. So good job. Although Ives may not get that tackle, he helped force it.
Third down and 5, and I'm going to go on a limb, guys, and just tell you this is 4-down territory for them. Their kicking game is not very good.
And, look, to me, even the kicking game is good. You're down 2 scores, so I think you got to go.
Let's see if we can get him to mishandle the football here. 3 receivers to his left. Brennan takes the snap, rolls right. He's looking, and then he's going to be under pressure, gets hit just as he was trying to get away. And we have a flag, and that's going to be against us.
Yeah, they're going to get us for defensive holding down the field and roughing the passer.
Yeah, I don't know about the roughing the passer. I didn't see that hit late.
Yeah, the roughing the passer I'm not sure that I agree with, but
the holding, especially when you start scrambling, and offensive guys do scramble drills. So when they start scrambling, how to react back to the quarterback, where to go. And when you start going off your route, then it's kind of like backyard football a little bit, and it's tough for defenders.
It'll be half the distance of the goal. That's going to move it down to the 10-yard line. Personal foul, roughing the passer, as we knew. We had a hold against the Hurricanes, both fouls against Manatee. They said 2 holds, so they went with we held twice. That's all right. It wouldn't have mattered anyways, because even if we don't hold, there was going to be the roughing the passer penalty. So who cares about the 2 holds? It means nothing. That'll move the ball down to the 10-yard line. First and goal, Mitchell Mustangs. 5:42 to go, first half, 21-7. This has got to be the worst press box, one of the worst I've ever been in. Chad's halfway out the door.
I can't see on this end of the field.
We got a timeout on the field. Got a water break on the field. We're going to take a timeout. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football presented by Conley Buick GMC. I absolutely
Before the winds of change arrive, you must plan and prepare for what lies ahead. Your business and personal finances call for a trusted team to help you achieve your goals with numbers you can count on. Serving this region since 1954, CS&L CPAs provides accounting, tax, audit, and consulting services. Our mission is to understand your unique needs and create exceptional solutions. CS&L CPAs is a proud supporter of Manatee High School. Visit us online to find out more.
– 2019 FHSAA Football Championships. Visit FHSAA.org, the official website of the Florida High School Athletic Association. That's www.fhsaa.org. Catch live and on-demand postseason coverage of Florida High School sports on NFHS Network. That's NFHS Network. Here we go. First down and goal for the Mustangs. Hand off to Williams. He gets to the 8 to the 6-yard line before he's finally taken down. Second down and goal.
Seems like there's still really nowhere to run for them up in the middle where they want to go. And he's having to bounce himself out there, and good job rallying there to get to it.
Let's see if they would not be surprised if they run a little play action right here.
Yeah, maybe a little naked boot. They had success with that in the last couple drives, and Brennan's a pretty good athlete when you get him out of the pocket.
Rob Graham will split wide to the right. He's going to have Williams back behind him. He will fake the handoff, roll left. He's got a little running room. Man open, and it is incomplete. Thrown behind the intended receiver, Ronnie Fumara. And Fumara had his hands on it. He just couldn't pull it in.
Yeah, and like we thought, little play action boot, and a little bit behind him there, and just couldn't bring it in. But the play was there.
Listen.
Yeah, we talked about this at the beginning of the game. If you take the run away and you force them to beat you in the air, I don't think they can do it.
I don't think they can consistently. I agree with you.
So here we go on third down and goal. Let's get in there and create a turnover right here.
A little tip ball at the line of scrimmage may be nice.
Third and goal, 3 receivers left for Brennan. Takes a snap. He's going to look. He's going to now have to pull it down under pressure, and the Canes get to him. It's Brian Ives. Big Ryan Ives on the sack.
Huge play right there.
That'll take him down at the 9, almost the 10-yard line, and that'll bring on the field goal unit for the Mustangs. And, hey, that's one of our best defensive plays of the night. And all of our best defensive plays are brought to you by American Car Care. American Car Care will help you fight the dirt and grime. Go in there and see Zach. American Car Care, Manatee Avenue West.
Good job there, though, by the defense on a big run play to stop and bend but don't break.
Be a 26-yard field goal. 27 is the long on the year for Phelps. Here's a snap. The kick goes up and is knuckling and short and no good. And the Canes defense holds them. Great job, Hurricane defense.
Yeah, I don't know if we did we tip that, Kevin? Were you able to see if we got a hand on it?
No one got their hand on it. Danny said earlier their kicking game was not something to rely on. That was an understatement.
A nice little look like a Phil Necro knuckleball coming out of there.
Yeah, a little knob block.
So the Hurricanes with 4:11 to go in the first half, leading 21-7. They'll start at their own 20-yard line. Let's see if we can methodically go down the field, eat up clock, and punch it into the end zone here. Tyson Phelps in the backfield. It'll be handed off to Phelps. He goes straight ahead and powers his way forward for about 7. Good hard running by Tyson Phelps. Bring up second down and 3. Good strong running. Big difference. I like the contrast between Harris and Phelps. Here we go again. He'll hand off to Phelps. This time he tiptoes to the line and doesn't have anything open up. And he got it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Yeah, nothing really there on that one. But I love how we can interchange our running backs from Phelps to Napoleon, and you just get kind of two different running styles, which is hard for the defense.
See if we can continue. We do have a flag there. This is going to be a sideline warning.
Third down 2, Manatee at their own 28-yard line.
There it is, sideline warning against
Dead ball penalty is a sideline
the Mustangs.
Against the Mustangs.
They've been in the way the whole time. This official's really on to him about getting back. I mean, they're nowhere close to being on the tarp, and that's the one thing that's been one of the issues. But that's all right, not our problem, on the wrong side of the field. So here we go, third down. They actually gave him a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Harris will check in. Markel Jackson will go out. This time we'll go with a bunch set on the right side again. He'll fake the handoff. He's going to pump fake. He's under pressure, keeps his feet, and he's just not going to make it out of there this time. He slipped as he tried to go. Didn't have that open man immediately. He had to pull it back down. And
yeah, I didn't see it downfield. They had anybody open, but obviously Jace didn't see anybody. And then when he tried to run out of the pocket, he slips and falls, and he's still a little too pressure, too quick there. But
I don't believe that, he may have had a guy. I think really it's the defensive lineman got his hands up and kind of, blocked his vision a little bit, so that took that away. Nick Bigelow on to do the punting for the Hurricanes. Snap off to his right, and it's partially blocked, and Manatee will down it right there, and it was not a good snap. That was off to the right side of him, and great field position for the Mustangs here on the block punt.
Even still with the snap, they got back there a little quick. I don't know if we missed something. I don't know if it would be, a lot of times, you got to get back. Your steps on the punt team have to get back 2 or 3 yards quicker than the rush is coming, and I don't know if we did that because he seemed like he got there.
Well, they got one last week against Wesley Chapel too, off that same side. So first down and 10.
Coach it up.
Yeah, I agree with you, Chad. It seemed like we got caught a little flat-footed out there by the wing, didn't it?
Yeah.
So it'll be first down and 10. Mustangs at the Hurricanes 25-yard line, 2:36 to go in the first half. And I think we've got movement. Let's see if that's what we have.
We called the timeout.
Manatee called a timeout.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Yeah, he's signaling the wrong way.
Manatee called a timeout. We'll keep things right here. And get a couple of other sponsors. Catch up on a couple scores in the area. Hey, if you're tired of the big bank buyouts, visit First Southern Bank for all your banking needs. First Southern Bank is a true community bank led by experienced neighborhood bankers that live and work in Manatee County. This full-service bank offers competitive commercial and consumer loans. That's First Southern Bank, located 3103 Manatee Avenue West.
Here's some local scores in our region. Venice going into halftime here, up 35-21 on Palm Beach Lakes. And Palmetto, Port Charlotte still 7-7 in the second quarter.
Give Palmetto time to pull away. Here we go, first down and 10. Mitchell, Manatee 25-yard line. Brandon turns, looks to the sidelines, gets the play. Tyler Williams in the backfield with him. He will hand off to Williams. Williams trying to find some running room off the left side. He'll find a couple of yards. A couple of hard-earned yards over there. Canes front forward does a good job of collapsing on him.
Number 56, Devon Stewart.
Ron Harley, Ryan Ives, and Devon Stewart.
2 on the plate for Williams. Second down, 8.
3 anchors in there, and the Canes will walk up a linebacker from time to time to show you a 4-man front. Second down and 7. This time Brennan fires, and it's going to be caught on a slant pattern, and it's enough for the first down. It's going to be complete to Rob Graham, and that's going to get him in a first and situation. 17-yard pickup. Ball down to the 8-yard line, 1:55 to go, clock running.
Yeah, I just didn't get. We got the width there inside, but linebackers just didn't get the depth to close that window there for the pass lane.
See if the Hurricanes can shut them down yet again. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Brennan will hand off to Williams, who tries to fight. He gets across the 5. The ball got a little
kind of
loose
hanging out there, wasn't
it? It did.
Ball's kind of hanging out.
It almost came out, and he's going to get it down inside the 5. He'll place it between the 5 and the 4.
Ryan Ives. Gain of 3 on the play.
Second down and goal.
I remember last series they were down here. They didn't score. Obviously went for the field goal, but one of the plays that was open for them was this naked boot going back to the left. I would watch that again as we move here in the series.
Well, the boot is set up to go the opposite direction this time if you look at where they're set. This time he will hand off to Williams. And Williams gets hit at the line, spins, and he's going to get it down to the 1-yard line.
Number 24,
under a minute to go in the first half, 21-7. Canes trying to keep the Mustangs out of the end zone. And
Manatee, number 22, Jacquay Davis.
It's right at the 1.
Mitchell at the Manatee 1 yard line.
See what they do. I think they're going to let as much time run off as possible before they call the timeout. They're not going to let
They'd be
Manatee
smart
get the
to
ball
do that,
again.
no question. Especially with us getting the ball in the start of the second half.
There's a timeout called by the Mustangs. 25 seconds to go in the first half. We'll keep everything right here. 21-7 Manatee leads. It'll be 3rd and goal.
And really, we've seen 2 timeouts from both teams here in the last minute or so, which is really kind of, they've only used 2. That's kind of unprecedented a little bit here in the first half.
Yeah, Bose Imaging Center, dedicated to bringing you the best quality radiology imaging. The Bose family has been in the healthcare for more than 4 generations with a state-of-the-art facility easily located in the heart of Bradenton. Bose Imaging Center where quality and customer service is the standard. Well, if we've had one stumble all night long, it was that last time we touched the football, because it's the only time we didn't go down and score with it or convert a couple first downs to eat time off the clock. Mitchell comes up with a blocked punt, and it was blocked. It was deflected. It carried forward a little bit, but it didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. But, bad snap. Fortunately, Nick was able to get his hands on it, but end result was not good.
Yeah, when you're trying to punt, it's all about timing. And when anything's off just a millisecond, it can cause issues.
3rd and goal from the 1, and I really like the fact they're in the gun because we could get a push up there, and we do, and it's Ryan Ives on the stop. And I love it when you go out of the gun there, because I'm telling you, folks, I am not a fan of running out of the gun. Clock's running 14, 12, 10 seconds to go. They got timeouts left. They're going to burn the final timeout here. And let's see, this is going to be a huge, huge stand if we can hold them out right here.
So do you go for it, or you field goal it?
They're going for it. I think there's no doubt in my mind. They're going for it.
I'm joking. I don't think they even think about bringing on the field goal. But if you can hold them here going into halftime, like you said, this is a huge, huge morale booster and huge victory for the Hurricane defense and the Hurricane team, because we get the ball coming in the second half.
Right.
And instead of being on the 3-yard line or 2-yard line, we'll get a kickoff, which is a beautiful thing.
Again, I just do not understand it. I guess that's what you do, is go out of the gun all the time, but I don't like snapping the ball back 5-6 yards. And if they get any penetration, you got no shot.
When you got 2 to go and you catch it 5 yards back, now you got 7 to go.
Yes.
Yeah, it reminds me of General Patton said that about retreating. He says, you never pay for the same real estate twice. Why would you back it up to come forward?
That is excellent. I like it.
Military man over there.
Here we go. The Mustangs on the, in essence, going to be the final play of the first half. 3 receivers to the left. Don't be surprised if he tries, and Manatee is going to take a timeout. Good job. They get a look at what they're going to do, figure it out, come back.
Sure. Got trips over there to the left, too, in that formation. So a lot of times you're going to get some inside-out games. So a couple guys may go inside with the guy going out, try to get some confusion on the back end there from the secondary. So good job to see what they're going to line up in, and then maybe we come back out and do something a little different.
Well, we got papers flying everywhere. Winds are blowing.
Travel to Palm Beach Lakes if they were to win. And tonight's winner would host
So,
Venice
7 seconds, 7.4 to be exact.
When you're down here, and if you're Mitchell, you tried to run the ball in and unsuccessful. Now you're on 4th down here. Do you try to throw the ball? Do you try to run the ball? I boot it.
I think he
and
runs
I'm giving
it
a
himself.
run pass.
I really do. I think he's going to pump it, and he's going to take it off and run. He's going to run left to that corner. We just got to stay base where we need to be. I do not see them. Here we go. It'll be offsides. And that's going to move the ball half the distance. That's going to get it from the 2 to the 1 now.
It really doesn't change a whole lot, though. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I don't know if it changes a whole lot from Mitchell's standpoint on where they're going to run or pass, but
if you're a team that goes under center all the time,
I definitely think it would.
Yeah, it's a great deal. So now let's see what they do. Again, 4th and goal. 7 seconds to go until halftime here. Brennan looks, takes the snap. He's going to hand off. He's hit back in the backfield, and he's going to go down. The Canes will stand him up. Beautiful job by the Hurricane defense.
Yes, sir.
Ron Harley Nathan Hyman, Quay Davis,
Ives was
and
in there.
Justin Porter, they blew that up, and that will bring the first half to an end. And Kevin hopefully will find Coach Shakir down there. But what an outstanding stand at the end of the half.
You couldn't ask for any better stand than that. We completely won the line of scrimmage, which Coach Shakir talks about all the time. And what a morale booster going into the halftime.
Kevin, whenever you catch him, you just let us know. He may have bolted on out of here on you. I have no idea.
He's there.
Well, if he's got him, I don't know where he is.
Okay, I'm down here with Coach Shakir. And, Coach, how's the first half going so far?
Not okay. We winning, so.
2 great defensive stands down there at the end of the half, though.
Yeah, it was. I'm proud of those guys. We got to separate. You know, we get the ball first coming out here in second half. So we got to separate from these guys.
So you feel like we're overmatching them?
I just think we're making the plays. That turnover was huge for us, but we got to take advantage of that, going in. We had turnover, then we went and scored, so I think that's the difference in the game right now. We got an extra possession on them. But
we do.
They got it right back with that block punt.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach. Good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
All righty, so that was head coach Yusef Shakir. We're going to take a timeout, and when we come back, you're going to hear the first half highlights, the Shake Pit halftime report. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football, presented by Conley Buick GMC.
Manatee High School is proud to present the Marching Canes under the direction of drum majors Megan Shoemaker and Brant Harnish. We begin our show this evening with songs by Earth, Wind, and Fire. First, a percussion feature to Boogie Wonderland, followed by In the Stone. We now feature our varsity sugarcane dance team, To Feel It Still. The band director is Mr. John Schindler, assisted by Mr. Jasper Miller. The dance team director is Mrs. Angela Bobrovsky. The principal of Manatee High School is Mr. David Underhill. The athletic director is Dr. Danielle LaPointe. Thank you so much for your kind attention this evening.
Please welcome to the field the J.W. Mitchell Marching Mustangs under the field direction of drum major Cece Duquette, Kobe Phillips, and Steven Alvarez. The band is under the direction of Joel Kina and Ryan Herring. The band recently wrapped up their competitive season last week at the FMBC Braden River Regional, where they were crowned 5A class champions and earned awards for Best Percussion, Color Guard, and Visual Performance. Tonight they will perform an excerpt of their 2019 field show, Wild and Free.
We believe where people live has an impact on their life. It's not just about homes, it's about creating wonderful communities. It's about selecting quality places where people can live, grow, and thrive. It's about helping them build new relationships and do the things they love to do with the people they love most. It's about creating a place where the heart and soul live in harmony together. This is our brand promise. Where you live matters.
We're making people's dreams come true. And that shows in how emotionally attached people are to their homes. It's where they spend their time, it's where they raise their kids, it's where their kids are going to have all their memories. There's just so much that goes into a home. Not just the actual structure, but the community. It really, in a big way, shapes your future and your children's futures.
It's really cool on the closeout of a community because you remember what it was before. It was just, a piece of property, a cow pasture or whatever it was. And then you see this built-out community, people living their lives, raising their families, kids, whatever it may be. And you see it, from the root to the fruit all the way. And it is really neat to see that.
Walking a customer through their home has a lot of rewarding moments. The best one, though, is knowing that you took a house and turned it into a home.
Everybody has a unique lifestyle, everybody has unique tastes, and we exist to help people fulfill their dreams through creating the home of their dreams.
You want to make people's dreams come true, and that's actually what you do here. And you can come see it in the flesh when you come and visit our neighborhoods.
I actually have people that live here that have come up to me and said, tell me how you're doing this. You're selling the community. How are you getting so many great people in here? How do you do it? Are you they actually think I interviewed them, and I'm like, no, good communities attract good people.
We really care about quality and making sure that, we create not just a buyer of this home, but hopefully a multi-generational buyer that's gonna come in and, purchase subsequent home or have family and friends that they'll tell about.
The great thing about Neil is that not only do we build their home, we build the community. And it's important because it's where people live, it's where they raise their families. And we lose sight of that sometimes in this industry, and we think that we're building structures, and that's why we try to focus on certain key terms in the organization, and we don't call it a lot, we call it a home site. And it's trying to make that connection, trying to get people to use the language and to think in a way that really speaks to the importance of what we do.
We're a present member of the community. We are now, and we intend to be for a long time. Our community emphasis at Neil Communities is education, environment, and quality of life and human dignity. Well, after all, the home is where you make your life. It's where you raise your children. It's where you conduct most of your time. It reflects you and your own personal values. It is what we as Americans regard as our most important possession. Where you live matters.
Gets us off.
The 104, and you put the 30.
Jaden Corbett has 49 yards in the air with 2 touchdowns. He's only caught 3 passes, 2 of them for touchdowns.
He's out.
So, yeah, and then, of course, Allen has the interception, his 7th of the year. As usual, we started out a little sluggish.
That's our who we are.
It seems to be who we are. We're getting away with it so far. But, yeah, we started out a little sluggish, and then we seemed to tighten up. And we did. We just like always, we start off slow, we tighten up, and now we seem like we're playing pretty good ball. We get the ball first coming out after the half.
Right.
And I know you like when we get the ball first, especially when we have the lead.
Right, I like it when we're getting the ball and we're ahead. Now that's what you want, where you want to be.
Absolutely, it is. Absolutely, it is. And I do real quick want to talk about one of our alumni, a young man that I coached back when I was coaching here, Michael Neal. Due to some FHSAA rules, they own the rights to playoff games. So for us to stream playoff games, we end up having to pay, and more than we expected. So anyways, I sent Michael a text and asked him if Neal Communities would pay for the streaming of the playoff game tonight. And of course, like all our alumni, right away he says absolutely no problem. So if you're watching us on the stream, on the live feed, that is thank you to Neal Communities and Michael and John and Pat Neal.
John and Pat both do so much for the community. It's just incredible. What they give back to this community is a lot.
Absolutely. And we know we're blessed with good alumni. So at any rate, Mitchell's band is just wrapping up now, and the Canes are coming out to warm up. Second half, Eddie, I think we're going to see a little more Jaden Corbett. I don't think they can cover him, to be honest with you.
I don't think they can either.
I don't think they can cover him. And if we can come out and score on that first drive, it's going to put an awful lot of pressure on Mitchell, because they've only managed to get one touchdown on us. It was on the first drive. They haven't scored since the first drive. And
I think they came out and scored that touchdown, and they thought, oh, this is easy. And then they got
they've had a lot of success.
Their butt kicked around them physically out there. Manatee did physically bang them around.
Correct. They've had a lot of success this year against opponents that I don't believe were the caliber of opponent that they're playing tonight.
That's why when we talked at the beginning of the game, I kept saying they're a mystery team to me, only because we don't know anything about the teams they played. The only one that we do know about is the one that beat them. We beat that team, so so that had to give us a possibility there, and it did. I think it told the tale.
It did. It was our one common opponent, and we handled Pinellas Park, although they did come out firing early on, but then we managed to handle them. And it seems like that's what's happening now, too. We're sort of wearing them down.
Yeah.
They don't lack for size, though. They dress out well, and they dress out a lot of kids.
They got one 300-pound lineman, I think Danny was telling me.
They do, and then their tailback is a big Mike Allstott kind of rumbling, bumbling, stumbling kind of guy, which is why he wasn't able to break the 50-yarder for a touchdown. And kudos to our kids for not giving up.
Right, that's exactly right.
Right. I think we come out in the second half, we wear them down. If we, like I said, if we can score on that first drive, that puts us in great shape. And then we just need to keep them in front of us on defense and start grinding the ball on offense. I think you probably see a lot of Tyson Phelps in the second half, because that's how you wear a team down, is with a big bruising running back like that.
I think we start like we're just starting. We're ahead, yeah, great, but don't think on that. You focus on having another great half, and that's a win.
Absolutely. You have to finish. That's huge. All right, we should probably take another break here. We're 2 minutes until the end of halftime. The Canes are up 21-7 here at Mitchell High School, and this is the Shake Pit Halftime Report. We'll be back with Danny Carter and Chad Choate right after this message.
Commercial. Getting ready for the second half kickoff, and they'll kick a high pooch kick. A fair catch is called for and taken. And
no, it doesn't.
He called a fair catch, but they didn't blow it dead, which is kind of weird. Well, nobody blew the whistle, so we're going to be all right on that one. I saw the fair catch signal go. Even Coach Thor over there saw it. He was signaling as well. They said, hey, wait a minute, we had a fair catch called. So the Hurricanes are going offense leading 21-7, starting the second half of play. And really quick shout-out to the folks back at the boiler room. They got this thing going on tonight. Not to mention their typical pool outing they're doing there. So say hello to everybody back there. Jace Brzezowski has the offense on the field. Canes at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. He'll bring Iron Jackson in motion. High snap and a whistle, and that's going to stop it. We have movement, and that'll back us up 5. We'll go 1st and 15.
Yeah, like left guard there. Same as earlier in the game.
Boy, that wind is really kicking up now.
It's definitely picked up over the halftime. There's no question.
Temperature dropped pretty good. Standing out there in it. Here we go, 1st and 15. They'll bring Jackson in motion again. They'll fake it, they'll hand off, they'll run the same exact play. This time Mitchell has it snuffed out. Doesn't quite get back to the line of scrimmage. Lost about a half yard on the play. Set up 2nd down. We'll still call it 15. Harris in the backfield again. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Be one-on-one. They're going to go press coverage on Jaden Corbett up top. Bring Iron in motion. They'll fake it. He's going to now flip it out to Iron. He's going to be at the 30. He's going to sidestep and then be corralled quickly.
Yeah,
we got a flag back here. This got to be motion. It's tossed on the offensive side. It is going to be motion against the Hurricanes.
Yeah, and with Iron there, you catch it, you got plenty of space in between you and the defender.
A hold, actually.
And make one move and go and trust your speed. And I wish you to make one move and take it to the inside and just go. And but
decline, yeah, they declined that penalty, so it'll move it to 3rd down and 15. So 3rd and 15 for the Hurricanes on the opening drive of the second half, leading by 14, 21-7. Canes came out, scored on their first 3 possessions of the game before finally stalling out and kind of having a hard time getting things going back again. Let's see if they can get things started up here. Brzezowski drops back. He looks. Dropping back still, sets up the middle screen. Is dropped by Napoleon Harris.
Looks like he had some linebacker or running or old lineman there to block in front of him, and he just dropped it.
So that'll bring on the punting unit. Last time we came on to punt, the ball was not snapped very well back to Nick Bigelow, and Mitchell managed to get a hand on it. Garnell Wilds will go back to stand at his own 35-yard line for this punt. This time it's a good snap, and he gets it off, almost blocked again. This time gets a good roll, and it's going to roll out of bounds around the 35 to the 33. Let's set it on the 33-yard line. Man, that was awfully close to getting blocked.
Yeah, number 14, the gunner from what will be our left side, he came completely free, and Stollard is down there addressing it now.
So now we'll put the onus back on the defense, who ended the first half with an absolutely spectacular goal line stand. Ezra Brennan will bring his offensive unit onto the field. See if the Hurricanes defense, what they have, it'll be Tyler Williams in the backfield. Brings a man in motion. Now sets up off to his left. Brennan takes it, and he's going to keep himself under pressure. He'll go down in the backfield, and that's going to be Justin Porter on the sack.
Yeah, too much time there for Brennan. I mean, expecting he would have so much time. Really did a play-action fake and then fake the flare out to the running back to then try to make the quarterback draw. That's just too much. Takes too much time to develop. We got too much defensive speed for that play to work.
Loss of 5, set up 2nd down and 15.
Yeah, Chad, that comes back to them having played inferior opponents in the past. They had time to do that sort of stuff.
We go 2nd and 15. 3 receivers left for Brennan in the Mustang offense. Take the snap, drop back. He's going to have a little pressure coming at him. He's got a man wide open. Iron Jackson will tackle him, but he went down about 12, 13 yards, sat down on it, and gets a pickup of 17 on the play for the first down and moves the ball out to the 48-yard line of the Mustangs. Pretty good pressure coming at him, and Ryan Ives was close.
Ives was close to getting there, no question about it. But in the secondary, I don't know. We got Quay Davis playing free safety, and we really haven't – he hasn't played free safety all year. It's been Tariq Allen and Oliver. Now he rotates down, but –
this time they'll go 3 receivers to the right. Brennan takes the snap, drops back. He's looking again, rolling left, and now he's going to fire it out, and it's going to be deflected. Good job by Justin Porter making his way over there to deflect that ball.
Great job by Porter, man. The linebacker getting that kind of width and running sideline there. Great job. I thought there was holding on Devon Stewart when Brennan gets loose there. How do you not see that?
Right. Oh, he was right there at him. There was a jersey tug too, so.
But I feel better. So we got the 2 high safeties, and we roll one down when we see the coverage. I like to be able to have one safety playing free safety, one's in the box, because they're 2 different positions. Quay's done a great job in the box all year.
Second down and 10 for the Mustangs. This time they'll have 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. See if the Hurricanes will bring pressure back out. And they will hand off to Williams, and he's stacked up at the line of scrimmage by a host of Hurricanes right there.
No question, we own that line of scrimmage on that play. But, our guys, what they do when the team turns and checks with me and he's making that audible, we love to walk up, and I love it. Porter and Hyman, they walk up and they listen. And that's just playing headsy football, because you're going to hear some things, and here's the check. And you may know what the play was. It certainly seemed like we knew it.
Third down and 9. Again, they will go 3 receivers to the wide side. Williams offset to the left of Brennan. Brennan takes it, drops back. He's going to fire out in the flat, wide open, and that was a blatant hold. Tackled our defender coming after him and got nothing.
Vave is tackled in the backfield as he's rushing the quarterback, and no call right in front of the white hat.
13-yard pickup and another first down. They'll move the ball to the 37-yard line.
That's enough for another Mustang. First down.
So they are
at the Manatee 38-yard line.
Picking away at the Hurricane defense. We're coming up with a couple plays. Now they're starting to convert some third downs from time to time, and Manatee's going to have to reach deep here. It'll be Williams straight ahead, and he'll get tripped up. He'll pick up 3. The ball down to the 34-yard line.
Up the middle on first down.
Second down and 7.
Number 8, Justin Porter in the tackle.
7:40 to go, third quarter. 21-7 Hurricanes.
34-yard line.
One thing Mitchell probably smart on there and has not really attacked Iron Jackson's side of the field, really in their passing attack at all.
Really only thrown his way twice all night. Here they go. They will fake it. He's going to be a quick dump over the middle, and he's got a man on a quick slant. They're finding just open space right now.
Little 15-yard little RPO. I mean, really good job reading by Brennan there. He saw the linebacker get brought up in there by the play action and pulled it and had an opening there for his guy. So
nothing wrong with the coverage in there, Chad. It's just a matter of they're just running open space right now. First down and 10 at the 23-yard line. Mustangs on the move in Manatee territory. Brendan will take it. He looks left, and now he's going to pull it down, and he's going to look, and now he'll flip a lateral out, and he's got his man all the way down to the 10-yard line, just outside the 10.
So from where I'm standing, it looked as if the quarterback was past the line of scrimmage when he threw the football.
But he threw it backwards, it looked like, so
yes.
That's a lateral. I believe he threw it backwards.
I think he did too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was clearly backwards. I don't think it was a forward pass at all.
Well, Auburn did that one play, I think, against Oregon or whichever one several years ago that made a big hoopla about it, kind of with that play, but defense got to tighten up here.
It's 1st and 10. That's chain stretches almost like the 6-inch line. This time Brennan takes it, rolls right. He's got plenty of room, and now he'll throw it, and he's got a touchdown. It'll be Fairbanks.
Cross his body into traffic.
No,
Flag now.
he's across the line of scrimmage, guys.
Again, there we go.
There we go. Good job there, Kevin. Get
The
the rest
illegal
here.
forward pass will be a penalty and a loss of down.
Pass complete to number 21, Johnny Fairbank. Penalty flag.
Yeah, how far across there was he when he finally let it go?
He was his entire body, I'd say a yard, maybe a yard and a half.
Good call there by the officials then. I saw, too, as he was rolling, Porter was trying to get out there, and that's his man to get out there and be able to defend that, and slipped and fell as he was trying to get out there to Brennan.
Penalty is the illegal forward pass against the Mustangs.
So that'll bring it back. I believe it's just a 5-yard penalty.
But should be loss of down.
It is a loss of down. So that'll bring it back almost to the ball's right about just inside the 15-yard line. So it'll be second down and
a loss of down.
Call it second and 15 again. They can't get a first down, but if you get that close, you're probably in the end zone. Second down. They found some success rolling out here right now.
Second down, 15, Mitchell from inside the 15-yard line.
As Brennan will hand off to Williams. Williams going forward. He'll be taken down by Justin Porter.
Number 24, Tyler Williams on the carry.
Gets it to the 11.
Number 8, Justin Porter.
Just outside of 10. Third down, and we'll call third and 11.
Third and 11, but you have to assume we're in 4-down territory, right?
I would imagine for them. Yeah, I mean they'll probably go for it to try to get inside the 1 there to get a first down. But defense has come up in big situations 2 out of 2 times tonight here in this situation, so hopefully we do it again for a third time.
So on third down, Brennan will have 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Williams in the backfield with him. He takes the snap, drops back. He's going to look left. He's going to fire it out to the end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown. Great catch in that corner.
What a catch. There's really nothing on coverage-wise you could have done any different.
Nope.
He put it right to the corner of the pylon there, right into the corner of the end zone. And, I mean, great catch by, I don't know who brought it down.
Fairbanks. Jonathan Fairbanks.
Fairbanks brought it down for his second touchdown of the night.
Just like that, they've cut the lead to 21-13 with the point after to come.
Touchdown sponsored by State Farm agent Greg Schindler. If you need auto insurance, he can help. 727-238-8800.
Manatee defense had held up almost through that drive. The offense has just got to answer the bell. It's a snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. That'll make it 21-14, 5:30 to go in the third quarter. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football presented by Conley Buick GMC.
Manatee High School 21, Mitchell High School 14.
This is what I love, clean trucks and clean cars. That's what it's all about. Hi, I'm Zach Callis. I'm the owner of American Car Care Center, the friendliest car wash in Bradenton, Florida. We take pride at what we do here at American Car Care Center. Our employees treat your car like they would treat their own. They're here to make you happy, and our motto is, if you're not happy, tell us. If you're happy, tell a friend.
Touchdown.
That'd be beautiful.
Welcome back to Mitchell High School, and I believe they're even doing a water break on the field. I want to go out and, first of all, thank Neal Communities. Tonight they came through for us and allowed for tonight's streaming of the game. For everybody that's at home watching or wherever you're watching this game, we thank you for being here and supporting the Hurricanes, and let's hope we pull out a victory here and everybody come out next week, as we will likely, my guess, take on the Venice Indians. I think they'll hold on to win that game. But
yeah, I'll give you a score update right here momentarily.
There is an opportunity here to return a kick for a touchdown. They're vulnerable to it. If he doesn't get the ball up as high as he wants, we're going to have a great chance to take this back. And yeah, I'm not sold on they don't try and do an onside kick either.
Venice is up 41-21. So
41-21. You can almost stick a fork in that one.
Pretty much. Palmetto up 13-10 over Port Charlotte beginning of the third quarter.
So Bonanen will be on to do the kicking duties for the Mustangs. They're going to slide Iron Jackson over to about the 25 this time. They did a little bit of a shift on him, so let's see what he tries to do. He's going to pooch it and go the other way with it, and a fair catch called for by Tyson Phelps, and he's going to take it at the 30. So the Canes will start offense there, 5:30 to go. Third quarter, 21-14, Manatee leads. Last two possessions, the Hurricanes have done little to nothing.
Yeah, from the end of the second quarter there and then started that first quarter, the first drive here. Yeah, it just doesn't seem – it almost seems like we've started the game over a little bit, you know. Hopefully we get some things corrected here and get the chains moving a little bit, let our defense rest, and put some points on the board.
It's time the Canes will come out, two receivers either side. Tyson Phelps on the left side of Jace Brzezowski to be a handoff to Phelps. He fights forward, and he'll pick up about 4. Get the ball out to the 34-yard line.
I wouldn't mind seeing some Phelps. You know, bigger back, a little more physical.
Second.
Yeah, Chad, I always like seeing him come out in the second half and start to bruise him down a little bit.
Second down and 6. Manatee going left to right. Brzezowski takes the snap. He'll pull it. Fires it out in the flat. It's caught by Iron Jackson. He's got enough for the first down, and they will stop his forward progress out at the 44-yard line, a 10-yard pickup. And the chains will move.
So just a quick correction, that was Jaden Corbett.
Corbett on that one. Okay, thank you.
Hurricanes first down.
You know, I'd like to see us, you know, throw the ball a little bit on first down, maybe change up some of our own tendencies.
We're going to go with the big jumbo package now as Ives and Porter come in. Phelps in the backfield behind Brzezowski.
We'll see how Mitchell can adjust.
He's got him stacked in the box. It'll be handed off to Phelps. He's got running room straight ahead. He's going to pick up 6 on the play. Get the ball to midfield.
Ryan Ives coming out of that backfield to this end unblocked. The end over here did not want any part of it. And here's Mitchell adjusting, bringing in some bigger guys in the middle of their D-line and see, you know, they're going to make some adjustments. Here's the chess game.
Boy, what a jet sweep would do in this set. You haven't seen it done. They're going to crowd the line of scrimmage. It'll be Phelps again, straight ahead. Running room across the 40. He's down to the 35-yard line. They're going to mark him just shy of the 35. That's almost that's a 14-yard pickup, almost 15 on the play.
Tackle for Mitchell, number 4, Nick Fairbank.
Yeah, that's what I mean. When you put big bodies on big bodies and hold the block for a split second, it's going to give us a crease to go. And I would say if that was Napoleon Harris, that may have been gone.
Here we go. It'll be the same setup again. Phelps behind Brzezowski. This time Phelps takes it, goes straight ahead, tiptoes through for about 3 yards. He'll set up second down and 7. They got the ball to the 33-yard line.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Now Harris will come in. Phelps will go out. Well, if you leave that little seam for him, he's going to be 33 yards to pay dirt right here.
And this first time, I don't really remember Harris. I guess he probably ran with this formation at Venice, I'm assuming.
Yeah, he was in there a few times on it for sure. Second down and 7. This time it'll be Harris. He's going to go across the 30 down close to the 25. Very, very close. He's going to be just about a half yard short of the first down.
And I don't think we show it necessarily tonight, but I know there's some things off of this that we're going to be able to do. And tonight may not be the night that we see it, but we're going to see, you know, you talk about some of that jet sweep, some of the play action. We're going to see some stuff off of this because this formation brings the defense in tight, and you're left one-on-one with the wide receivers.
Yeah, under center goes Jason. He just powers forward, and that's going to be enough for the first down.
Ives and Porter there assisting, you know, pushing the quarterback. I mean, that was a 3-yard gain on a quarterback sneak.
So the clock will wind, 2:22 to go in the third quarter, and the Canes methodically just driving the ball, pound the rock is what they're doing.
You said it right. I mean, pounding the rock is you have some offset there in the first series of the second half, and instead of saying, hey, we got to do something crazy, we got to throw the ball, etc., we're going to turn to being physical and turn to running the ball and hopefully imposing our will.
Not sure what the stoppage of play is. They're saying it's short. The ball's on the 25. That's a first down.
Well, the coaches can't be out there if
there
it's
it is. Now they finally signal first down. It's like, oh, I don't understand what that holdup was. You got enough guys there to look at it. You
But
know
how does the ref allow Water to come out and a coach to come out to coach their guys up
That's a good
in that
question.
situation?
They might have been confused, thinking it was a timeout the way we walked to the sidelines, but, needless to say, first down and 10 at the 25-yard line. Harris will take it. He's going to go right up the middle, keep driving his legs, stay on his feet, keep going. Napoleon, he's driving it all the way down inside the 15, close to the 10-yard line. Might have got to the 11. He's at the 11, maybe 12. Kevin, you got a better look at that yardage.
We are down here on looks like the 13.
13-yard line it is. We're in the Crowder Brothers Ace Hardware red zone. First down and 10. Hurricanes at the 13. Tyson Phelps now checks back in. Phelps will take it, goes straight ahead, barreling through, still going backwards. He backpedaled down to the 5.
I talked about this at Venice. This is the best feeling in the world. Imposing your will. They can't stop you. Just pounded right up the gut every time.
I know fans may not like it because they may think it's boring, but I get goosebumps watching us physically impose our will.
This is how you close out a football game. The playoff teams have to be able to do this kind of stuff.
Down to 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Phelps in the backfield. Ives and Porter leading the way, blocking. This time, handoff to Phelps. He's going to go straight ahead. He's going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Tyson Phelps. And the Canes extend the lead to 27-14.
Great job.
Excellent job, Justin Porter. Ryan Ives going back in there behind that big front line of Charles Armstrong, Kewan Hawthorne, Quentin Rome, Frankie Robinson, and Derek Maurice.
Well, here's what I love too. You got two seniors, Porter and Ives, and they're going to play both ways. When they get out of this, they're going to go play defense. But you tell them, look, you're seniors. You want to win the game and move on to the second round or third round. This is what we got to do, and they're answering the bell.
Ever important extra point, and it is up and good, and that'll make the score 28-14 with 46 seconds to go here in the third quarter of play. I don't know where we are on the break situation, but I don't even know that we're keeping up with it.
Kudos to you, Danny, for giving the offensive line credit, by the way, because that whole drive is them.
Yeah, and that drive right there, scoring recap, 9 plays, 70 yards. 7-yard touchdown run there to end it by Tyson Phelps. All your scoring recaps brought to you by Buccaneer Pond, whether you're buying or selling. 2 locations for your convenience, Bradenton and Sarasota. That's Buccaneer Pond. All stats tonight are brought to you by CSL CPAs. Taxing, accounting, auditing. Check them out at cslcpa.com for more details.
Well, they showed 27 on the board, but the kick was good, so it's 28-14. I don't know why we're short one. Did I miss something, Kevin? I'm telling you.
No, the kick was. I was going to ask you the same thing. The kick's good. Maybe I don't know if there's dessert or pie or something up there in the press box. Maybe the official went to get something to eat.
Scoreboard guy.
Yeah, it's 28-14. I don't know what they're looking at, so there it goes. He finally got it corrected. So Axel Lafro on for the Basil's Chicken and Ribs kickoff. See if Axel can get this thing to the end zone here. And a high booming kick that will be returned. It's going to be coming from the 4-yard line across the 10 to the 15. He's still on his feet and gets out across the 30-yard line, right at the 30.
That is the old school wedge return, man, and sometimes it's tough.
It is. I mean, you got guys in there and they're blowing up the wedge, and you get a little crease, and you're going to get some guys open, and you do your best you can, but the way you remedy that, kick in the end zone.
So they'll start first and 10. The Mustangs will at their own 30-yard line, 38 seconds to go, third quarter.
And avoid the hassle of waiting in line.
Boy, a defensive stand here and get the ball back without them going down to score can really flip this football game. Have a chance to put it out of reach. But before we can get the offense on, the defense has to do their job. First and 10. Is going to be Brennan dropping back under pressure, and no flag on that, and he's going to get it out and caught down to the Mustang 45, enough for a first down, a 15-yard pickup, but yeah, I'm with you. He wrapped him up back there.
Sorry, that's my my
defensive side.
Just coming out a little bit, but come on. I mean, he absolutely drug him from his shoulder and drug Ives down. That's not hard. That's not easy to do. He's a big guy.
First and 10, Mustangs. We're down to 13 seconds in this quarter. And we got a flag thrown. And
are we barking? Are we? We're not allowed to make any noises that sound like a snap, and I don't know if that's
penalty flag.
Unsportsmanlike. That's what it is.
Against the Hurricanes.
So that's going to be 15 yards and move it across midfield, take it all the way down to the Manatee 40-yard line.
I never agreed with that rule as a defensive player and coach.
Well, I don't agree with it either. I mean, you got guys up there. How do you know they're not barking out defensive signals? I mean,
and if it's a let's go, if it's a, I mean, I don't know.
What if my nose guard's name is Hut and I'm trying to get some signal to him? Hut.
Yes. Hut sometimes just doesn't know where he's going.
Not what we needed right there, but that's all right. Regroup defense. Let's go. 8 seconds left here in the third quarter of play. The clock will start. Brennan gets the snap off. He will hand it off to Williams straight ahead. A pickup of 4, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. 28-14, Manatee leads. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football presented by Conley Buick GMC.
That night, I'll never forget. My daughter was just 6 weeks old. I would let her sleep with me because I thought it was okay. That night, she ended up with her head stuck between the bed and the headboard. By the time I woke up, it was too late. She was gone. Here in Florida, infant co-sleeping is the leading cause of death for children under 12 months. Learn more about safe sleep at manateesheriff.com. It's a night on
Mustang cheerleaders. First up is Maya Bertig, Sheila Brennan, Haley Byrne.
Did y'all know Dan Lamar?
Taylor Cook, Issa Desiante, Isabel DeVincent, Haley Dolan, Jules Donaldson, Daniela Dunning, Karina Fry, Chloe Hawkins, Marissa Haberlin, Sophia Hingis, Cammie Hubbard, Carly
Dude, Lakeland's only up 21.
Abby Jonas, Riley Kaiser, Claire McDermott, Kylie Norton, Nally Reynolds, Bella Richko, Haley Schneider, Kirsten Stefanik, Kai Toby, Haley Wallach, Emma Warren, Caitlin Wright, Morgan Zimmerman, Melissa Zulo, and Marissa Zulo. Big round of applause for the 2019-2020 Varsity Mustang Cheerleaders.
We're back here at Mitchell High School. The fourth quarter of play getting underway. 28-14, Manatee leads. Mitchell has the ball at the Hurricane 35-yard line. Second down and 5. And we wait for the chains to get set on the far side, and here we go. We are ready to start the final quarter of play here. Brennan takes the snap, drops back. He's going to roll right, fires it right into the middle. He's got his receiver in heavy traffic. He catches it, but enough for the first down. He needed 5. He got 8.
Yeah, he's thrown across his body, middle of the field, into traffic. I see one of those being tipped and picked or just picked outright. I mean, it's a tough throw throwing against your body into traffic like that.
Yeah, I agree with you, Chad. Keep selling out on the run. Just shut down the run and force him to beat you with an inconsistent passing game. Because he'll make a mistake, a fatal one eventually.
First down and 10, and we got problems with the chains on the far side over there.
It's broken.
Manatee coming up with press coverage now. Brennan takes a snap. He's going to roll out, and he's going to get hit by Nathan Hyman and maybe got it back. He saw a small crease, and that thing closed in a hurry.
It closed in a real hurry. Great job there by Nathan Hyman, putting his helmet right in the chest. And, when you have something like that, a hit like that, sometimes that quarterback doesn't want to see the speed option again.
He's going to be wanting to throw the football or hand it off to his back, Williams.
I will say, I mean, Brendan, he's got some savvy, though, to him.
Yeah, he does. 2nd down and 10. Ball at the Hurricane 27-yard line. Brendan takes a snap, drops back, and this time he's going to step up, flare it far across the field. He had his man on the run, makes the throw, and man, he was awfully close to that line of scrimmage yet again.
Well, they love putting trips out, running 2 guys vertical, and then one guy just sits on the line of scrimmage and kind of just scoots his way up until nothing's there. I mean, gosh.
1st down and 10 at the Manatee 15-yard line now. See if Manatee can come up with a big play right here defensively.
Turnover would be nice.
Canes trying to get set defensively against these receivers, 2 to right, 2 to the left. Take the snap. He's going to fire out, and he's got him on the slant and gets away from the first tackler and goes in for the touchdown.
Missed tackle leads to a touchdown pretty much.
First real missed tackle we've had out there as far as the DBs go, and boy, they got down the field quick, so Manatee will go back on the offensive end here after this point after attempt, and I think you got to go back to trying to grind the ball out again and take as much time off the clock as possible because they get down the field pretty quick.
Yeah, no question. I mean, they really can. I mean, and it's a tough thing to defend that trips, and you run 2 guys off, and corner's got to go there, and you got a guy sitting on the sideline kind of waiting for the ball. It's tough.
Snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it sneaks in on the left side over there, make it 28-21, 9:53 to go in our ball game. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football presented by Conley Buick GMC.
Life's an adventure, so be adventurous this summer in a new Ram truck from Perkins. Start your next adventure now during the big summer clearance event.
During the summer clearance event, you can drive a new Ram truck for as low as $279 a month. Yes, only $279 a month. Plus, act now and get up to 20% off MSRP on new Ram trucks.
Hurry into Perkins and save thousands during the summer clearance event. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it at Perkins.
We're back at Mitchell High School, 9:53 to go in our ball game. 28-21 Manatee leads. Mitchell on to do the kickoff here.
Scoot our guys up a little bit. They've done pooch kick past 2 times, and maybe there we go. Get our guys up a little bit. Make Allen and Iron get up a little bit in the formation.
If I'm them, I try and drive the ball deep on us. I mean, I make them work a little bit further. You give them too short of a field, the way they're running the football, it's going to be hard to get it back. This time he kicks it high. It's coming up short that Tyreek Allen will take at the 25, across the 30 to the 35. Runs a guy over to the 40-yard line, and good field position again for the Hurricanes to start this drive. Put it on the 41-yard line of Manatee. 1st and 10, and let's see if the offense just regroup, and we're not going big on this one. Ives is going off the field.
Yeah, not going heavy. You know, it's comebacks, Porter's in.
Ives went out, so.
They got Higdon
in. Yep.
Which is fine.
That's just as good. Polian Harris in the backfield behind Jace Brzezowski. Take the snap, hand to Harris, and he's going to be hit behind the line of scrimmage this time. Had no running room.
The house, yeah.
They came with everybody, and right now you talk about a perfect time. That would have been one on 1st down to really kind of run a play action on and just go to Corbett or Iron on either side, and now Ives comes back. 2nd down, a loss of 3. It'll be 2nd and 13. Brzezowski takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to fire across, and there's the flag.
I mean, how blatant! This crew. They just don't want to throw flags apparently, but he completely pulled Corbett. I mean, that would have been a walk-in-the-park touchdown.
Wasn't even close. He was beat, and he grabbed a hold of him because he knew he was beat. You know, if that's me, I'm kind of happy you did it because otherwise he's gone to the end zone with it. So.
I like that Green is giving them a little bit of taste of their own medicine in the RPO game, though.
Right.
Yeah.
15 yards, move it across midfield, and they'll set the ball down at the Mustang 46. First down and 10, Manatee. Still got the jumbo package in there with Ives and Porter. Harris will be the lone setback behind Brzezowski. Hand off to Harris, and he'll drive forward. He should have bounced that one out to the right. He had some running room going that way.
Thought he maybe had something and just kind of wanted to go inside, be a little physical. But I thought he had, preach running backs, green grass, man, hash number sideline, get outside. Thought he may have had something there.
Not much of a gain, about half a yard on it. We'll call it 2nd and 10.
Big jump.
He jumped off sides, and we didn't even get the call there. Now we're resetting the offense. Jace calls out the signal to the line. There's a snap. He'll hand off to Harris. He's hit behind the line of scrimmage, and this time they just flooded it again.
Yeah, I think maybe with the audible there at line of scrimmage, I don't know if the front line was communicating back to those up backs and Porter and Ives who they got, who they don't have, and so looks like the jumbo's going to the sideline now on this 3rd and 12.
Loss of 2, 3rd and 12 on the play. 8 minutes to go in our ball game. Canes lead 28-21. Big 3rd down right here for the Hurricanes. Again, they lead. They're not chasing anybody. They don't have to chase the rabbit. Mitchell has to come up with a stop. They're the ones with their backs against the wall. Let's see if Manatee can convert here on 3rd down. Brzezowski drops back. He's got time. He fires, and it's caught. It's going to be close to the first down mark. Irone's second effort is going to be very close to the first down mark.
What?
We were really lucky on that. Jace stared Irone downs from the snap of the ball and threw into a lot of traffic, man.
It did look like a lot of traffic, but he had some zip on that ball. Great catch.
It's 4th down, guys.
I'm going for it. I'm up at line of scrimmage, ready to go.
Oh, heck yeah, it's playoff time, baby.
Quarterback sneak and go.
Get out of the gun. Here he goes. Brzezowski takes it, drives forward. He's got the first down right there. Good job by Jason, that front line. Good push. Down to 7:05 to go in our game. Here we go with the first down. He's finally signaled. I don't know what takes so long to say. I don't know why they didn't. It's really not a good spot if you want to know the truth of it. He got it across the 35. But the surprising thing to me is I thought the play before that, it's kind of weird to me in high school football. We'll stop a play and a drive and everything for the water break, but you don't stop to measure.
And that's something that Coach Shakir I know gets irritated a lot about is we don't measure. We don't see a lot of measuring at all.
Jamil Williams and Markel Jackson now will be the up backs. And this time he'll fake it. He'll pitch it back out to Markel Jackson, who's got nowhere to go. That play was blown up. He pulled it away from Jamil Williams, who I thought had
that
a chance to run.
Yeah, that may have been the read to give. And, I don't know what his read is. I don't know if there is a read. Maybe it's just an automatic pull and run the option. And I don't even know if he's looking to the right. He's looking to the left. But looked like Jamil did have a crease there. Almost a face mask, too, by Mitchell.
Loss of 4 on the play, and I think you got to come back over here and try and get to Corbett. They're not going to go double team on him.
Yeah, they're one-on-one down here, and they got a guy that's kind of moving around up and back. And
now they've slid an extra defender over here to try and help out.
Yeah, and if they want to double team Corbett, tell them go for it. The number 26 over here cannot defend Irone Jackson.
And he'll hand off to Harris. Harris has got running room. He's going to get across the 30-yard line.
Beautiful.
Picks up about 10 on that play. He's going to get set up a 3rd down and 3.
Well, what it looked like they were doing, they 2 high safeties in the back end there, which leaves the guy out of the box, which then opens up the run game. And that's what we saw there and made a check to it. And
like I said before, water breaks out of nowhere. We've got a stoppage on the field for the water break. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football presented by Conley Buick GMC. go 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. He'll hand off to Harris. Harris has got trying to drive forward. He's not going to make it.
No.
He's going to be short of the first down mark. Going to be about a yard shy. And I'll tell you what, I might put it on the shoulders of my offensive line.
I'm going jumbo package. I'm bringing in the big boys, and we're going to say, look, you're either going to get this first down for us and hopefully help us win this game and keep the Mitchell offense off the field. Looks like we're going to go for
on the field goal.
He's going to kick the field goal, make it a 2-score game. That's not a terrible idea. Just the wind worries me a little bit. It's a crosswind.
Well, Axel's 50% on the year on field goals. His longest of the year, 36. This one is going to be about 43 yards. Wind left to right. Good snap. The hold's good. The kick is up. He's got the distance, and it is boom.
Right
good.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful kick by Axel Lafro from 42 yards and gets the score out to 31-21 with 4:36 to go in our ball game.
What a leg right there, man.
Wow.
And
clutch.
running out, we didn't make the decision right away. Field goal teams running out, that just shows you how prepared those guys are. And you got Bigelow as the holder. You've got Axel, both senior guys back there. Snapper, Tuna getting ready to run on the field. Great job right there by the special teams and knocking it in right there for getting us up by 10 now.
Clutch kick by Axel Lafro, the senior kicker for the Hurricanes. His longest of the year at 43 yards.
Well, the crosswind was clearly not a problem.
No.
That was right down the middle.
Oh, he had plenty of leg. I think might have gone from 53. Axel Lafro on to do the Basil's Chicken and Ribs kickoff. We need a good special teams defense right here.
Put it in the end zone, Axel.
He'll approach the ball, put his left foot into it, hang it high. It's going to be deep, coming down at the 1 and almost out of bounds over there. He's got some running room. He's going to get across the 20 and finally taken down at about the 24-yard line. That's where Mitchell will take over with 4:28 to go.
Looked like right there the wind may have stopped it from going in.
It might have. If you've heard of the coffin corner, if you're at home, Dennis Stollard coaches his kickers to put it in. They practice it during the day, put it in the coffin corner, and that's ideally between the 5 and the goal line and between the numbers and the sideline. And he took that from the 1 and tiptoed up to the sideline before he brought it back in. I mean, you talk about nowhere to go. You're caught in a corner. It was a perfect kick.
All right, defense, let's come up with something right here. First down and 10, Mitchell at their own 25. They put the ball on the 25-yard line. Their own 25. Brennan takes a snap, drops back. He's looking. He's going to fire down the field. It's going to be over the intended receiver. Good coverage there. That's going to be Jaden Corbett out there in the coverage.
And again, we're rolling safeties up and back. Whether the formation may dictate, and that's Quay Davis back there at the free safety spot that he just really doesn't play. We really haven't done this much this year, rolling safety. We really typically run Quay Davis left and to the right because he's the guy that's in the box. I just don't know what the change is, but I would imagine if Allen's back there playing center field like he has been, some of these post routes may be picked.
Yeah, he's not going to be back there. Going to be Quay Davis going to go back to his 4:23 to go. Second down and 10. Ball at the Mitchell 25. Brennan takes it, rolls left. He's going to try and set up. He's under pressure. He's going to go down. Big sack on the play. Ryan Ives in pursuit, and Nathan Hyman finished him off right there.
Great job there by the defense.
That's one of our best plays of the night. And Manatee Memorial Hospitals has got you covered 24/7. They are on all of our best plays. Manatee Memorial Hospitals.
Second sack of the night there by the defense.
Set up a 3rd down and 16. They've got to get the ball out to the 35. Now we're going to drop 2 safeties back. He'll take it. He's going to drop back. He's looking. He's under pressure again. He's stumbling, and it's going to come out. I think it's loose. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. And they call incomplete. Finally, I think that ball was not called incomplete initially. He did have a receiver in that area. It's the only thing that's going to save him.
But it didn't go in front of the line of scrimmage, but I don't think that's a high school rule.
Yeah, that's a towel on the far side that I thought was a flag on the far side at first when you look across there. So this is going to be in essence, could be the ball game. It's going to be 4th down and 15.
Big stat, too. Mitchell, we've held Mitchell to 2 for 6 on 3rd down. Pretty good job by our defense.
Well, let's hold them on 4th down right here and get the ball back and run this clock out. 3:33 to go in our ball game.
Watch the ball.
Come after him. Just send somebody. Send Porter. Who cares? Sell out, let him throw it underneath and make the catch. Tackle him on the spot. Here he is. He drops back. He's going to fire it down the field, and it's caught. And my goodness, and he's still on his feet across midfield, and they had him. And they just let him sit down in that soft part. And I think our safeties, in my opinion, dropped too far back out of there.
I think they did drop back too far. And again, I think we may have some guys that don't play back there. You know, in Quay Davis, he usually plays up front on the line of scrimmage in the zone. I mean,
Yeah, they're like a dime package that they don't normally run. And Danny's right. You got to put pressure on them.
Here we go. Brennan drops back. He's going to throw the middle screen, and he's going to be hit immediately. Nathan Hyman just pounds him to the ground right there, and it was right at the line of scrimmage, and Mitchell will call a timeout to conserve time with 3:09 to go in our ball game. Manatee leads 31-21. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football presented by Conley Buick GMC.
Every great team has a coach that leads them to victory. Offense, defense, special teams. The coaching staff knows that it takes a full team effort in order to be successful. At Williams Wealth Management Group, we help our clients implement their strategic plan. We take a 360-degree approach to help our clients meet their personal goals. My wife Helena and I are proud Manatee High School graduates, and we love our community that we're raising our family in. At Williams Wealth Management Group, our services are more than money.
Okay, we have 3:09 to go in our football game. Manatee leads 31-21. Mitchell has the ball at midfield. 2nd down and 10 coming. He'll go with a bunch set on the left side. One receiver down here on the bottom. Brennan takes the snap, drops back. He's going to be under pressure, flushes out to his left. He's looking, and now he'll look back and then fire, and he's got nobody there. Good job. I mean, he glanced for a second.
Run it.
I think his receiver slipped. Yeah, he should have ran. He had 15, 20 yards of green grass.
Yeah, I mean, plenty of, well, here it's brown grass, but either way. But no, I mean, he had plenty of room to run. But his savviness as a quarterback, he's trying to get it, bigger play and trying to get it downfield. But I'd have taken the 15-20.
So to be 3rd down and 10, 3 minutes to go in the ball game.
And a great job. It's essentially coverage won the day on that one. He ran around for 4 or 5 seconds.
Just leave Tyreek back there by himself and let him find something. Now they're going to flip him over into coverage. I don't like that. Now we go empty.
He's deep.
Now he's dropping back. Brennan drops back. He's looking. He's going to now come up. And Manatee had him flushed out, and they're going to take him down. And there went the penalty. It was a face mask.
Was it?
Yes, it was.
And I don't know if it's the first one. I don't know if it was Nathan Hyman got there. And I don't think it was him the first hit. I think it was the second hit that ended up resulting in the face mask.
Yeah, and I don't know. I saw the hand go to the face, and unfortunately it's going to be a 15-yarder. And, hey, I'm never going to say – You keep the motors running, He just was actually reaching to go tackle, and he was going down, and the hand just hit the face, and that's just part of the unlucky moment, really. He didn't go down there and grab it intentionally or nothing.
Yeah.
So just,
he was playing hard.
I like what we're doing, though. We're dropping back in coverage and sitting, and our linebackers are just waiting. If he wants to run, we've got him. 1st down and 10 moves the ball to the Manatee 36. Ezra Brennan takes a snap. He's going to drop back. He's going to fire deep. He's going for it. Jaden Corbett is going to be there too and knocks it down. Great job, Jaden Corbett in coverage.
Play.
Did not go for the interception. Just had one hand just shielding him, just making sure he was there, and knocked it down with the left. And hey,
great job.
He is not. Hey, listen, a lot of people are going, man, he's on defense. Hey, he's played there before. This is not unfamiliar territory for Jaden Corbett.
Yeah. When we didn't have Iron a couple weeks ago against Venice, he jumped in on the other side there and playing. And look, you want to win some games. Sometimes you have to put your best 11 guys on the field, and that's what we're doing.
Interestingly enough, Iron's not on the field. Shamar Williams will be up top up there in coverage. They're going to go trips to the left. They're going to try and go deep again. Quay just drop back and go with it. Here they go. He's going to be Brennan dropping back. He's going to be under pressure, under duress. He's across the line of scrimmage now and through it.
No flag.
How do you possibly? There it is. Clearly passed.
But it's
not even close.
It's not even the line judge that's down here. It's not him. It was the middle.
Well, it's because this guy on this side was 6 officials. I'm not understanding why he is retreating and going down the field. You've got another guy down here. He's supposed to stay on the line.
Unbelievable.
It's going to be a 5 yards and a loss of down. It'll bring up 3rd down and 15.
Where's Guglielmini and his crew when you need him?
Yeah, he's at Lakewood
You know what I mean?
tonight, but I tell you what, his crew wouldn't have missed that.
I know him and Metter and Phillips. Those guys ain't going to miss that. I mean, it's ridiculous.
About the 3rd time they've done it, maybe 4th. He's been caught twice trying to do it. 3rd down and 15. Brennan have 2 receivers to his left, 2 to the right. He'll drop back. Manatee trying to come with pressure. He's got his receiver. He's open, and he's going to be stopped short of the 1st down.
Stop. Got some extracurricular activity. Stop. Good job. Leave it.
Pretty good, though. They didn't throw a flag on it. They're working. I like it. The official tapped him on the helmet and said, hey, you just played to the whistle. We're good. But it's going to be short of the 1st down. It's going to be 4th and about 2 yards.
The clock's not running.
Why is the clock not running?
I don't know. It stopped at the end of the play.
Now they call a timeout, so that's some home cooking here with the clock.
Sure is.
Clock guy.
But, 2:29, guys, we're up 10. I'm usually pretty aggressive in my style, but at this point, keep them in front of you. Just keep making tackles. The clock is your friend.
Well, huge 4th down, and the question will be, how gutsy do they want to be with it? I don't think they run it. I think you roll Brennan out and try and find some space, and he'll take off and run. I would put one guy to spy him from start to finish.
Absolutely.
And just go.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I think they'll roll. If it's me, I'm rolling to the wide side of the field, letting him get a chance. Either look, if you see something, drop it. If you don't, take it off and run. He's your best offensive guy. There's no question. And really this whole second half they've kind of abandoned the run.
I'm telling Nathan Hyman, I don't care where he goes, he's yours. Or it could be Justin Porter, but somebody's just got to follow him. Whichever way he goes, you go with him and start closing down the length of time. Here it is. Brendan's going to take it. Now he's going to fire quick in there. He's got a 1st down. It's completed, and the guy manages to get himself out of bounds. Quay Davis was hanging on for dear life trying to stop him from getting out of bounds, but he managed to get out there, gets the 1st down. The ball's going to be at the 21-yard line of the Hurricane.
That stacked formation, one receiver right behind the other. So one corner's got to play off, and the other one's got to take the one that goes inside. It's tough to get up there quick enough to stop that little hitch route.
It is a 1st down. A little bit of confusion.
I don't know what they're waiting on.
So it'll be 1st and 10, ball at the Manatee 21, 2:22 to go in the game. Manatee leads 31-21. Brennan will have 2 receivers to his left. He's going to take the snap. He's going to look. He's going to fire towards the end zone. Manatee's got defenders all over it out there, and good job, Shamar Williams and Tyreek Allen in the coverage. Credit Shamar. He did a great job of just going back. He turned and peeled back, put his head back looking for the ball, and had that ball been underthrown, it was going to be picked.
Yeah, absolutely. No, you're right. Yeah, great job pinning and squeezing and running with the wide receiver.
Canes came into the game with 16 interceptions. They picked off one tonight. Tyreek Allen got one earlier in the game that resulted in a touchdown, and we went on offense. 2:14 to go in the game. Clock is stopped due to the incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10, Mustangs. Brennan takes it, drops back. He's going to fire out, and he's got a receiver. He's going to be caught, and he's going to be drugged down at about the 2-yard line. Set up a 1st and goal. Clock is stopped until they get the chains set. So now the defense has got to try and figure out something, and this is a good chance they might run the football in here. Clock running now. We're inside 2 minutes. Brennan takes a snap. He's going to fire in the flat, incomplete, intended for Fairbanks. That would have been touchdown number 3 on the night for him, but it's incomplete. 1:57 to go in our ball game. 2nd down and goal coming.
Yeah, if we're going to play man, we got to press a little bit tighter and try to get them off of these quick timing routes that they run. Get up in the line of scrimmage, press them, and make sure they don't get that timing down. Fairbanks is his guy.
Yeah, 2nd and goal. They'll stack to the left. 2 receivers, stack 2 to the right. This time they'll hand off to Williams straight up the middle. He's driving towards the end zone, and they did not signal touchdown yet.
Nope, didn't
it
get
is
it.
Short. He is short of the end zone. The defense held him out, and that's going to be Mitchell's final timeout at 1:44 to go. We'll keep things right here. 31-21, Manatee leads. Boy, this has been everything you wanted and then some. If you wanted a good ball game, me personally, I was looking for a running clock, but it didn't happen.
Still a pretty quick game. I mean, it's only 9:45. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, be quiet. Bite your tongue. Hey, football fans, the best games are yet to be played. Make plans to attend the 2019 Florida High School Football State Championship games. The intense 1A to 3A action takes place at Gene Cox Stadium in Tallahassee, December 5th through the 7th. And 4A to 8A will be Daytona Stadium, hosted by DME Marketing, December 11th through the 14th. Tickets start as low as $12. Come out, watch the best in Florida high school football play. Here we go, 3rd down and goal at the 1. Give me a bad snap. He's going to run up under center. He'll try and push it forward. I don't think he's there, and then they finally lean on him. Second effort gets him in, and that's a touchdown. Take an illegal push, really, if you want to know the truth of it. It's amazing to me that in high school that's illegal, but it's not called very often.
Yeah.
Another touchdown sponsored by State Farm agent Greg Schindler.
Batteries are going to be, unfortunately, and actually, let me check. I might have some over here. They're on for the extra point.
And Mitchell has struggled with the extra point here, so let's see what they do. If we can get back there and block one here in 4-point game.
Here's a snap, the hold, the kick is up, and he'll sneak it in on that side. So we know what's coming, folks. It will be an onside kick coming. Manatee will have to put the hands team out. Coach Stollard will get them out there.
And look, you recover the ball. You don't, no timeouts
They got no
left.
timeouts left. You got really 3 snaps.
Minute and 40 left.
Minute 39 remaining.
So, yeah, I mean, 40-second play clock. You know, you should have it in hand. I mean, you may have to get 1 first down. But most important thing here, get the hands team on, get the right guys in place, and recover the onside kick.
Well, we are an onside kick recovery away from putting ourselves in position to run this clock out and move to the 3rd round for the first time since 2014. Actually, they're set. Here we go. Let's see what happens.
May try to pooch one of those little poochers.
And he'll kick the onside kick.
He didn't make it.
Rolls out of bounds and did not make it, and that is a plus for the Canes.
Well, we were absolutely fighting with little fire there because they had a guy sitting on the sideline.
Yeah. Oh, he was
if it
there.
rolled to the other way, it may have crossed the line, and he was waiting for it. But it was short.
So that's just actually they'll just go right there where it's at. Manatee will go on offense with 1:39 to go. So let's think about this, guys. 1:39 to go. You're going to come up. You're going to take a snap, take a knee. Automatically 40-second clock will roll again. So you're going to go from 138 down to 58, right?
Yeah, you're gonna have about.
You're going to take another one at 18.
About 18 seconds left if you kneel them all 3.
And then you come on to
maybe a little bit less.
I don't even know that you got to do that. I think you can take it all the way down because they can't stop it any way, shape, or form here. So
I think 3 kneels is it.
I think it'll do it too.
And usually rule of thumb is if you're under a minute and a half, you're good.
He'll take a snap, and Jace goes back. Manatee is in victory formation.
But we went a little quick there. Why kneel it if they're not rushing you?
Yeah,
just hold it.
I would just hold it.
That's what Coach Shakir is yelling at him.
Yeah, if they're not going to come at you, eat up as much time as you possibly can. I mean.
Yeah, Coach Shakir's kind of yelling at him like, hey, if they're not going to come and rush.
Hey, to be honest with you, I mean,
But look, hey, let me say this. This is Jason's first time he's doing this.
I know.
You know what I mean? We haven't been in a position like we've done this in the regular season.
Hey,
so
it's a learning moment. And guess what? It's a learning moment for coaches, too, because you assume that the kids know, and sometimes they don't.
5 seconds here.
Takes it.
Hold it.
Go
Hold
back.
it. Hold
Just
it.
stand
Hold
there.
it. All
There
right.
you go.
I would have still held it.
And they're all yelling at him just to stay. Just don't take a knee until they come at you.
But it's hard. I mean, look, it's a little.
45 seconds left, so it'll be third down.
Yeah.
And really and truly, he can take this snap
and be done with it.
And it will be the ball game. So.
And we'll be heading to the third round, my friends. Home game versus Venice.
Yes, we will be back at the friendly confines of Joe Kinnan Field at Hawkins Stadium for the regional final game against the Venice Indians. You get a final on that Venice game?
I can. 3.
Jace takes the snap. He'll go to get set. Now he'll take a knee. We're at 10 seconds.
55-35 Venice.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the Manatee Hurricanes are victorious tonight, 31-28 at Mitchell High School. And the Canes will continue on in the Florida High School Athletic Association state playoffs. Move on again to Joe Kinnan Field at Hawkins Stadium. It's going to be great to get a game back at home. And, Kevin, I know you'll catch up with Coach down there in a minute, but, hey, talk about the Hurricane defense tonight. They came out and played outstanding.
They sure did. We shut down the run game just like we wanted to. We forced them to throw the football. They were, like Chad said, they were inconsistent about it. And they bent but didn't break at times. You know, they seemed to sort of push us, but the kids kept their heads up high. They kept fighting, and a couple of nice one goal line stand and another big red zone stop. So they kept scrapping all night long. And I tell you, I'm looking forward to Hawkins Stadium next week. It should be a packed house, third round, Venice at our place. We won't be able to stream it, but that's all right. I think people will show up to the game, and it should be a fantastic atmosphere next week.
Yeah, and talk about that stream. Thanks to Neal Communities tonight, who came up big and sponsored tonight's streaming for us, and very, very happy that happened. And I know our Hurricane fans are happy. Hey, by the way, let's not go away from the huge kick of Axel Lafro. Good
Absolutely.
grief. I mean, that's what sealed the football game for him.
Absolutely.
Here we go. We got head coach Yusuf Shakir. Hey, Coach, how are you? Let's see if he – there he is. Hey.
I'm here.
All right, man. Hey, congratulations. Moving on to the third round for the first time since 2014. You got to be proud of what your players did. I know there were some times in which you're a little frustrated with a few things, but a great defensive stand at the end of the first half.
Yeah, that came out to be the game changer right there. You know, that made everything count, you know. Hey, I told a long time ago, an ugly win better than a pretty loss in the day, and we had an ugly win tonight. But I love that ugly beauty tonight, though.
Absolutely agree. And, another big factor and deciding factor in this game was that 43-yard field goal by Axel Lafro. What a time to come up big.
Yes, it was. You know, have a great kick in the playoff. Special teams make it happen in the playoffs.
Well, Coach, go over there and enjoy it with your team. Have safe travels, headed back, and
right.
We'll see you next week.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
They won.
So that was Manatee. We'll be home next week against the Venice Indians. And you can't be happier, Chad. We're finally back at the friendly confines, but more importantly, we're going to continue on in this playoff run.
Yeah, no question. And a lot of this comes down to, look, you looked at the beginning of the season, we were 0-3, and this team really could have gone the other way, and instead shows the character of not only the players but the coaching staff to rally this team and just be patient and really be able to look what we've done in third round, playing Venice again. Love to be at home, and when you play a team again the second time, it's always a little bit better. We'll know some stuff about them, they'll know some stuff about us, so I'm excited to get back at it with the Indians.
Absolutely. That's another big game, and, you go down there, you beat them once. So the one thing you're not going to do, you're not going to surprise them. They're going to be ready for us. They're going to come guns a-blazing. They're after one thing only, and that's to come to our place and knock us off. But I can promise you one thing for sure. Head coach Yusuf Shakir will have this team ready to go, as well as the rest of his coaching staff. They'll get back to work at it first thing tomorrow morning. And knowing him, he'll get to it tonight, and he'll get everything started. But, hey, enjoy the moment while you can. Enjoy the win and come back, and maybe next week a chance to move on to the state semifinals. So again, Manatee Hurricanes victorious tonight, 31-28. Want to thank James Lawson back at our studios, Kevin Van Ostenbridge, Chad Choate, Eddie Mulock. This is Danny Carter saying so long.